Welcome back to the pod you're looking for. I'm Josh. This is Sam. And we have a crazy episode, a whole lot going on. There is a billion things happening today. First off, we have our first guest. And if you're not watching online, you can see it now. We got a very, very special friend of the podcast. The esteemed, the freshly married man too.
Oh,
we have Cameron here. Cam, thank you for being here.
Thank you for the invite. Here. This is what dreams are made of.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
You said this before we started about the fact that you were coming on already with a little bit of a target on your back. Are you?
I'm ready to fight the uphill battle. I know Sam gave a little side comment about me a couple episodes ago about how I like to just disagree with you guys. That is 1,000% not true. All takes here are authentic, no lies,
a little bit,
nothing. We all genuine, straight from the heart, out of the mouth.
Oh my goodness.
So in getting our first guest, we had to totally shake up the set and everything. So if you can, might be the first episode I'm telling everyone that's listening online, you got to check it out at least on video.
Yeah.
Again, we were going to try and do like a 2-camera situation, so it pointed more at me and then pointed more at you guys. Mm-hmm. Didn't work. So we have one for now, but we're going to keep working with that. Tell us if you have any recommendations with that.
We're going to try and get 2 angles in at some point.
So we will figure it out. But we got plenty to talk about. We brought Cam in specifically because this is going to be our Everything Spider-Man episode. We've been teasing this for a while. So Cam is elite ball knowledge, unless he says something stupid about Spider-Man. So until he says something stupid,
there will be plenty of debate. Let's say that.
Ooh, we're excited.
You've been keeping up pretty closely, correct?
Yeah.
With a lot of this stuff?
Oh, for sure. Long-time viewer of the podcast.
Okay. We like that. 1 of 4.
Hey, don't say that.
It was me, you, and me again.
and Cam.
And Cam.
That's not. I know.
And now he's here.
I know there's some dedicated podcast listeners.
Dedicated.
Oh yeah.
Dedicated
that
listeners.
may or may not be in your family. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
We gotta dox some people out, so it's okay. Yeah, we did like a full name drop of you last episode, and then that was the one that didn't I don't think.
Yeah, we lost the lost episode.
So we lost episode.
Wow.
So yeah, that was what the week delay was. So anyway, we got plenty to talk about. We got some galactic transmissions coming in.
You mind if I try something quick with
Yeah, try.
I keep doing this. I know I keep doing this. There we go. I was so worried about your head being cut off.
Okay.
It's all good. Okay. We have some. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, so we have some galactic transmissions we do need to get into, and obviously, Cam, we want to get your opinion on some of this stuff too. We got to see our first look at the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer, and I assume you got to see this. We posted a little reaction video quickly. We haven't talked about it.
If that's what you want to call it.
Little reaction video. What were you thinking when you watched that trailer?
I feel like my feelings were pretty similar to the reaction video, especially how Sam reacted. I watched that trailer while I was at work, and then I went about my day.
Yeah.
Yes.
It happened. The trailer, it came out.
And is that not a shame?
That's about all there was to it. Yeah.
Is that not a shame that Star Wars is no longer the put everything down and the trailer came out, the plans are canceled. It's no longer, we're not there anymore.
It's so sad to think about the last time that a Star Wars movie came out was 2019.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a legitimate movie, yeah.
And what happened, I remember watching the first trailer for The Rise of Skywalker and just absolutely hating the name, first of all. Terrible name.
Yeah. But
then hearing Palpatine laugh at the end of the trailer, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, hold on. And then, now I'm watching Star Wars trailers, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. It's such a shame, man. It is actually such a shame. Plus, this guy, I know he loves them. You just love Last Jedi, so that might be. I think that might be the worst take I think you've had on this podcast. Was you talking about how you used to rank The Last Jedi at number 4 or something?
Is this an intervention?
Yes, this is because I finally have somebody here that can also. I think that's the most interesting thing about this episode now is you and me go back and forth, and we kind of need one of us to be humbled at certain points. So it'll be really interesting to see. You gotta back me up on this. Last Jedi at you had it above Empire Strikes Back, I think. Didn't you say that?
When it first came out, I did. Yeah. When it first came out.
I don't. Yeah.
See, you didn't get that deep into the episode.
No, I did. I think that one just skipped my mind because of how insane it was.
Yeah, no, when it first came out,
you must have been under the influence somehow.
When it first came out, it was at 3.
Okay.
And now it's 10. I don't know, 9, somewhere down there. It's down.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It's below Phantom
Okay, good.
I don't know if it's
good.
below Attack.
We'll see. Okay, so you
Attack.
Dude, I don't understand your hatred of Attack on the Clones.
Where do you stand on this?
Yes,
do you like Attack of the Clones?
Horrible.
You don't like it?
I mean,
Are you... See, here we go.
We're already
Here
into it.
we
Here's the
go.
thing about The Phantom Menace is like the most boring movie ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Attack of the Clones is like marginally better just because you don't like. It doesn't feel
It
like
is
you're
better.
watching paint dry.
Sure.
Yes.
Like you have a pulse. You're
Yes.
actually watching something. You're watching a movie. You're not watching people walk around a green screen for 2.5 hours.
Yes.
So with the full context of how dense the story is between Attack and Revenge, if you were to redo Attack, what would you change?
I think the whole problem with the prequel trilogy is that it should have just been set around the Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars timeline. So
Yes.
if I'm going
Yeah.
back and redoing Attack of the Clones, Phantom Menace is scrapped entirely.
Really? You just
Oh.
cut it?
I don't need to see Darth
Interesting,
Vader as a 6-year-old kid.
We're
good.
That's true.
We're good on that.
See, I would push back because I think it gives more life to how tragic the fall is. Because I think
Sure.
that's what makes it so epic. But I get the point. There's definitely like enough that's there that's like, because you had this take, and I think that's one of your best takes you've had actually. So I don't want to speak for you with it, but with what you would have done with Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, I've always been, and you've probably heard this already because you listen to the pod, but I've always been of the thought that Attack should have began when they were like in captivity on the Battle of Geonosis, and then like it should have like started with them going, like the first scene should have been Anakin and Padme rolling out into the arena.
Yeah.
So then like the first act is like that, and then Dooku and everything, and then like the final 2/3 of the movie are just like the Clone Wars just like slowly unraveling, and like you see Palpatine working the scenes and all that.
Yeah, I just think it would be so much cooler if you started like the first movie there. Like you start
Sure.
a first movie there, and then you have a second movie that's all like the best stuff from like the Clone Wars series. You make that the second movie.
I like
and then
that.
the third movie, it's like kind of already more built up that Anakin's like falling to the dark side.
At the
Because
same-
you get that in the Clone Wars, but when
Yeah.
if you just watch the prequels, it's like Anakin just turns on a dime and he's like, all right, let me go kill all these children.
Sure. At the same time, is there like a thing where it's like you see him kind of be manipulated by the Jedi the whole time he's in the Order, but is there also a sense of like devastation at the events of Revenge? Is there an emotional thing that happens in having seen him as a slave in Phantom that you kind of, it being the same person hurts a little more than just seeing him be manipulated by the Last Jedi? Because then it's more of just like it's an HR problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, these people don't treat me wrong, so I'm killing everybody. It's like an HR dispute.
They took me as a child, I'll kill all their children.
Whereas if you include the childhood, I mean, there's better ways you could do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Right. The whole movie doesn't need to be him as a child. You
Right.
can show
Right.
that in like a flashback.
Sure.
I honestly don't even think the pod racing thing needs to be nearly as long as it is, even though
No.
it's like one of the more iconic things with that movie.
No.
Outside of the obvious, but
I mean, I'd
Yeah.
say the same thing about the lava scene in Revenge of the Sith.
stop. That's
battle-
that's
crazy.
I
Battle is-
Are you
disagree.
talking about when they're
Highly
like dueling on the when they're
Mustafar?
like swashbuckling?
It is.
on the
It's
thing?
great. It's so cool, but it's too long. It takes up like 20.
It is
minutes of the
long.
movie. It
Yeah,
could be
it's
cut
long.
down a little bit.
It could, but I kind of enjoy the fact that like, I mean, before Disney started ruining everything, that like the one big fight you get with them is like so just back and forth. Like
Yeah.
it makes it
Yeah.
feel like they're so calculated and stuff, and all it took was just Obi-Wan's like being able to see past the fact that Anakin was going to be aggressive and arrogant with it. I don't know, but yeah. But to go back,
Nice little
excitement
prequel
levels-
to start the episode off. Didn't see that one coming.
immediately in. We sent a little list of things we're going to be talking about, and I just decided we're going to scrap that.
Yeah.
You know how I said Spider-Man?
This
no,
is Spider-Man.
This is not
That being said-
Spider-Man.
Plot twist.
How about Star Wars? I want your excitement levels out of 10 for Mandalorian and Grogu. If you
Cameron's rating
Cameron's rating.
of the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. 3, 2, 1.
It's like a 5.
Yeah, it's a dead even 5. That's Star Wars.
I hate
now,
to hear
dude.
it,
That's
man.
just a
Yeah,
dead even
I hate
5.
to hear
It
it,
makes
man.
me sad because I really do love those first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
if this movie came out after season 2 of The Mandalorian, I'm at like a 9.
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic.
Wow.
I'm ready to
Okay.
go. But season 3 killed so much.
Is it just season 3, or was it also stuff like The Acolyte
It's
as well?
also, I haven't even watched the Acolyte.
No.
But I think Kenobi really killed me a lot too. So
Okay.
it's just the state of Star Wars. I can't be bothered to get my hopes up.
Okay. Were you an Andor guy?
I watched the first season of Andor.
Okay. So you're partly there.
I've got season 2 is on my very long list of things to watch. I don't know. It's one of those shows where I have to be like really, really focused. Like, I don't know I feel like, Josh, you've said this to me sometimes. You just want to put on a movie and just like have it playing.
Yes.
Like you just want to have fun with it. That's what I kind of feel like Star Wars is a lot of the times. It's like a fun, just, put it on. Yeah. You enjoy the storylines, you love the characters. But Andor, it's like, man, you gotta really like focus.
The problem is when these story writers like forego depth for fun.
Yep.
Like, they think we're just looking for lightsabers. Like, when Rey and Kylo were having these dog water lightsaber duels, and we were like, we want better lightsaber action. Like, we weren't saying, like, we don't care what the story is as long as there's lightsaber action. We were saying, like, in addition to a solid story, there's also, like, you're not swinging these things around like they're 50-pound dumbbells. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another big thing we need to talk about. Massive, some might say.
The show goes on.
Insomniac woke up. We are so back.
Now, see, this is an interesting thing. This is an interesting thing because you're not the world's biggest gamer, correct?
Correct. I'm going to pass on that title.
So when something like this happens and Wolverine is coming out, like, how does this even make you feel? Does this incentivize you or entice you to get a console finally, or does this? You've never played the Arkham games. You've never played the Spider-Man games. It's crazy to me.
But okay. This is the age-old thing we've been trying to get him to get a console for a while. But you have seen the stuff, right?
Yeah. I see it all.
I see.
Yeah.
You watch like the playthroughs or whatever?
I mean, not really. I watch like the trailers and everything. I feel like I'm chronically online, so I see how people are reacting to the game.
Yeah.
So I see it all, but
okay.
I just haven't pulled the trigger of $500 down the drain on the console yet.
I saw it too. I think the Xbox new thing that they have is like 650 or something.
Yeah,
crazy.
they hyped all of it.
It's absurd.
Because Nintendo did it, and then they all had to
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like why not do it? Yeah. That's why you've seen the dip. Anyway, quick on that though. I am so hype about this.
It looks really
I am so hype because the fact that they're doing this in the same universe as Spider-Man, and we've been so desperate to get like a nice like Marvel cohesive like universe built together. I love it, man. That's so sick. I almost hope that you get some backstory of like a long time beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to see them build it up into, like, a modern-day thing.
Well, it looks like Mystique is going to be in there.
Oh, really? I thought they said it was I didn't even...
A couple different people are going to be in there. So they are going to, like, kind of, like, tease the the greater X-Men.
Okay. That's cool.
So, who knows?
That's hype. So,
yeah, we'll have to see.
Enough views on this episode, we buy Cam a PlayStation. Who says no? Who says no?
But the trailers don't stop, do they?
No. What did we get?
We got Avatar.
Oh.
We got Wicked.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Where to start? Did you see these trailers? I didn't yet.
I didn't. No.
I think we're gonna. Do you want to do a reaction after?
Yeah.
We'll do a reaction after.
Yes.
We'll
live reaction. That is.
So, preliminary. The idea of these movies. Will you be seated for Wicked Part 2?
I believe there was a text sent out the other day. That Josh said he's buying tickets for us, and we better be
tickets
there.
on me. Tickets on me.
I mean,
Josh's treat.
Did you see this too? That they are doing like an exclusive Prime thing. I think I don't know if I sent this to you guys.
Oh, like
they're doing an exclusive
Prime
Prime thing where it's like a couple days beforehand.
Right.
I think this is where we get our big break. We go watch it early. We record the episode. We get it out instantly, so that when people we are in the first crop of people seeing this movie.
Wow.
Do we bring our own red carpet and we act like we are on set there? Like we're on the premiere for it, and then we post the episode early? Like we just start posing with like all the, you know how they'll do out front in Regal? They'll have like the big posters.
I think this is the problem. Like you are the company you keep, they say. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that me being around you, hyping up things like Wicked and K-pop Demon Hunters, I feel like my mind has been polluted, but I'm not upset by it. You know what I'm saying?
Polluted. What are you talking about? That might be your next watch. You might need to watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Yep, it's on the list too.
Yeah, I am spreading this.
It's not a good list.
It's a long list.
It's a list.
It's a list.
It is in fact a list.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's like I've never vaped once in my life, but it's like when somebody is like trying to get you into vaping, and you're like I'm hooked. I know I'm gonna die someday, but it tastes like strawberries. So
you can't compare K-pop Demon Hunters to vaping.
You got me hooked on K-pop Demon Hunters. and I'm probably gonna die because of it. But it tastes like strawberries.
It tastes like strawberries. But hey, I can sing Golden over and over again.
Hey, I
gotta know if after watching K-pop Demon Hunters, I guess it's for both of you. Neither of you guys are anime guys, right?
No.
Like haven't
Good Lord.
not really into
That's
it
what's
at
so
all
weird
yet.
is I'm not.
Okay,
No,
I'm not either, but I have a couple friends who are.
Sure.
And they're trying to convince me that like watch the One Piece live action Netflix show.
Oh, really?
And then that is like a gateway into
Interesting.
watching One Piece, like the actual anime, and then that just like spirals into you're full on watching anime 24/7 person.
The thing with anime isn't even just the overwhelming style, like how it's a lot to take in. Like it's also just the amount of stuff there is to choose from. It almost is like I don't know where to start, so I'm just not going to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing about One Piece. Is I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, it's been running for like 14 years."
That's crazy.
That's insane.
I'm
That's
like,
ridiculous.
One Piece?
Something like that.
How do you catch up
That's
to it?
probably entirely wrong, but yeah, how do you?
But a lot of them are like that, so you're not that far off.
Right.
Like, I would never just look at Family Guy or The Simpsons and be like, yeah, I can catch up on that.
No.
Then imagine multiplying it by a million shows. It's like,
Yeah, right.
I don't know. But they did, like, I know a lot of people I know love Hunter x Hunter as well. And I might be butchering this at all.
To be honest, I don't know.
Never heard of this?
Yeah, I've never heard
Really? A lot of people I know like that show. And I looked at it one time, and it was just, it's like 10 seasons, and there's like 25 episodes a season. I was like, are you kidding me? And people will say this about anime too. This is my biggest gripe about anime watchers. Okay. They go, just watch the first 30 episodes and it gets great. Are you kidding me?
We were talking about this. You were saying this the other day.
30 episodes.
You were saying this in one of our recent episodes. You were like, if you have to do that, I'm not doing that.
I'm so out on that.
Yeah.
You sit there, and if I go to somebody and I go, hey, you know what? Maybe endure the first 2 episodes of this show because like it really picks up.
Yeah.
Just 30. Just 30. That's
Right,
crazy.
Just watch anime for 3 weeks straight, and you're good.
You'll be okay. No life.
And then you'll be almost there. Yeah.
So are you gonna watch it? You might have to.
know.
Will you become our anime guy? Will you become the guy that every time something comes out?
We're getting a call from our anime correspondent.
We call you up
on the curb.
Me and Sam don't even say anything. You just come up and you just talk the whole time.
You're
and you just
speaking to us outside of a Hot Topic or something.
full conversion.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Joining us live from Japan today.
Oh man, what about Avatar? Are you out on Avatar? Are you into it? How have you felt about Avatar?
It's my goal to watch. Wait, are we talking Blue People Avatar? Or
Well, yeah,
Avatar?
we're talking
yeah, we switched.
Okay, I know
that trailer
out
just
of
dropped.
anime.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah.
That was like.
It's so weird that there's 2 different Avatar things that are popular.
Yeah, that was my bad.
It's my goal to watch Avatar within the next like month. So then, isn't The Way of Water come out in theaters again or something?
Yeah,
I think actually in like 2 weeks.
October 3rd. I think. Yeah,
not 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's coming up.
So actually, my goal is to watch Avatar within the next week. And then maybe we'll get to Way of Water in the theater because I've heard that it's really insane to watch in theater.
Yeah. It's definitely a theatrical thing.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it for the first time a couple years ago on Christmas Eve, and it was on my phone. And similar, we were talking about this with Sinners. It's like I feel like I did myself a disservice watching this, like not on a theater screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I totally felt that with Sinners, and I can imagine. I think like most of the appeal of Avatar is that correct?
Yeah, it is. It really is. Just like I haven't seen Way of Water since I saw it in theaters.
I felt the same way with Planet of the Apes too. Like those are movies that I was like I would have loved to seen those in theaters.
At least the last 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are so awesome.
Yeah.
With that said too, the theaters we are going to be going crazy in the theaters the next couple months.
Oh my goodness.
So you will be there too. I think we got Smashing Machine. We have.
So I'm
really
excited.
If there's something that summarizes Cam,
something I'm down for. Smashing Machine.
What comes out after that? There's something next week after 2. Why am I totally? Oh, Tron Ares. I don't know if you have any interest in that, but we got. I don't know why.
We'll see.
I
Just to see. It's something to see.
For Jared Leto.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I contributed 90% of the box office revenue to Morbius because I saw that movie in theaters twice.
No,
that's crazy.
Twice.
Why?
On back-to-back days. I saw that thing opening night
back-to-back
night on Thursday. And then the next day, I dragged my poor wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, and my parents with me.
And that's how she knew.
And she still married you?
And I don't know how we're still here.
Wow.
In sickness and in health.
In Morbius and in
Not
Wicked.
Morbius. Wow, dude. And were these were all pre-sale tickets that like you couldn't get out of, or did you really turn around and just go back to the kiosk and buy more tickets?
I think I had already planned to see Morbius, and then my parents were like, "Oh, we'll go see that."
Yeah.
And my parents are like, they don't understand the difference between like the MCU and like the Spider-Man.
Oh, the Sony verse. Yeah.
So they're just like, "Oh, Marvel, yeah, sure, we'll come see it."
Well, to be fair,
were made.
At the time when Morbius came out, it wasn't so bad as Sony. Like when we went to see Craven, I was like, okay, I just know this is going to be hot garbage because like that's just the Sonyverse. Like at least it was like you were like, you know what? Maybe Jared Leto's got it. Maybe is he the worst? Like I think he can just never be in a comic book movie ever again.
Like box office.
He just ruins everything. Joker, Morbius, like he is the ultimate stinker.
A little bit. And I'll say, you and I have been watching our words on this podcast.
Yes.
As weird as that does sound.
Yeah.
Considering some of the things we say. You and I have been watching our words to try and, like, if anybody's listening and they want to invite us to a premiere, we don't want to screw that opportunity up. However, I will say, if this is a movie with Jared Leto, we're all good.
That's okay.
It's all good.
Passing on the big break.
We're all
double it and give it to the next person. All right, one more bit of Galactic Transmissions, I think. We have an injury report.
Injury report. Dude, this is not football.
Uh-oh.
No
Got
football.
the tweet from Adam Schefter this morning.
Ian Rappaport.
So Tom Holland, dude. Do we have to question what they're doing on this set? What did they say? I was seeing a bunch of mixed reports, and I want to...
Yeah.
First off, I have to say, I was watching Soups, and Soups was like... Tom Holland just cracked his head on the set of whatever, and he's being rushed to the hospital. And then I see another video like a second later that was like, he's actually okay. It was just a mild, precautionary thing. They're taking a day off. It's like, so what the heck happened? Like, did he? Is he okay? Are we good? Anyway,
what are your thoughts on this game?
I just got to interject and say, ladies, if you ever are out on a date with a guy and he starts a sentence with, "So I was watching Soups the other day," run.
It's already too late.
It's over.
Well, you don't like
Let's go home.
Let's go.
You're not a Soups guy?
I think Soups is really funny.
He would be like a dream guest. He would be a top 3 dream guest for me personally.
We'd have to have Cam come in.
Oh, we would have to have Cam
be
come
here.
in.
Kick
I
the
would
door
shake Soup's hand. I would love to be here.
Would we do the like, Cam, if you could say one thing to Soups right now, then we'll turn around.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Play that clip. See you guys in 3 years when Soups is on the podcast. Play that. Start with that clip right there.
Start with that. I would love something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I feel this is less of an indictment on what they're doing on the set, and more like I feel Tom Holland is like looking for reasons to like take breaks from acting.
Okay. Elaborate.
How many hiatuses has he taken from acting since he?
Okay. Do you want to? What was? I don't know what the quote was, but can you summarize what that?
I'm done acting for a while. And I'm less judging him, and I'm more saying I'm like, dude, that's the goal.
Well, that's
where it's at.
I know.
Your goal is to just like 1 week of work.
I mean, if I was him, right? If you're
burnt out,
you're a big actor, and you already have a big role like Spider-Man.
Sure.
Like he can milk the pony for that for years. I would. I don't know. If I was him, I mean, why not take your time? But if you go and look through his catalog of movies, like, it is literally Spider-Man and, like, 3 other things. And it's like, oh.
And it's fine.
Like,
I would love to see him in so much more.
Reminiscing about the Backshots clip. It's the last thing I remember Tom being in. It was a dark day. Sitting at my desk at an internship a couple summers ago, and Josh sends me the clip of Tom Holland in the bathroom. That was couldn't believe my jaw was on the floor.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, dude.
We just talked about you feeling low on Mandalorian and Grogu. You have to be feeling, I mean, maybe not. I don't want to put it in your words in your mouth. You got to be feeling pretty high about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Where is your excitement level for that going in?
It's pretty high. Not gonna lie. I think that that's interesting that Sam, you took it in kind of like a negative view. I'm like, I think that's good. Kind of shows they're going in on stunts.
Well,
no,
they're
doing
100%.
This legit.
100%.
They're making sure that action's good.
But there's a part of me that's like, I wonder if Tom was like, I need to take a break, and they were like, no. He just like went over to like a metal wall and just was like, we're getting this break.
I'm not taking slander.
Yeah,
we're getting this hiatus if it's the very last thing we do.
feel like Tom is like, he's done Spider-Man movies before. He's like done the action scenes. I feel like I've heard that he was like doing ballet or something as like a kid. That's why he's like good trained for everything. No, I imagine this dude has had to have had a concussion before. Those are not fun. 100%. If you're gonna delay a project or something, you're gonna pull the Harrison Ford on Force Awakens and like sprain your ankle or something. Yeah, that's how you take a break. You don't flip over a tank and wherever they're filming.
Yeah, what was that? What was the thing with Harrison Ford? Wasn't it like a door fell on him or something?
That's so weird. I think it was the door of like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
it got stuck on him.
Are you serious?
He was like walking under the Millennium Falcon door and it just like shut on him. So they had to like break from filming.
Was this legit?
Yeah, when they were filming The Force Awakens. Yeah,
he got like sandwiched in the Millennium Falcon door.
Is that why they decided to kill him off? It was the toe injury. They were like, his foot's bad. Yeah. He's out. Done. He's done acting.
I'll come back for one day. Throw me off a bridge.
That's all I'll give.
Yeah, no, it's 100%. It's not a negative like thing on Brand New Day. I think that movie's going to be great, and I love the time that Marvel's taking with their movies now. I'm more just I envy the position Tom is in to be able to work for a week and then be like,
yes,
see you soon.
I feel like this is adding some fuel to the fire too. I feel like I've said this to you, Josh, before, that it would be perfect. I know you guys have said your piece about hating movies getting delayed and the fact that Avengers has already been delayed multiple times. Mm-hmm. If we push Spider-Man back to December of next year, and then we go back to the Avengers in May of 27.
So you want a double delay?
And May of 28. It feels so perfect to have the Avengers movies in May. If that could happen in an ideal world, I need it.
Would you throw two Battle World movies in between then? Because now you have 3 years to make stuff.
We'd be cooking.
Would you do two Cameron's dream Battle World movies? Two of them. If you had to fit two between Doomsday and Secret Wars that you could start production on in like 6 months.
You're talking just like any movie?
I'm saying, yeah. So assume for a moment that Cameron's dream reality comes true. Brand New Day is delayed to next December.
He wants another Black Panther movie.
You do?
I'm racking my brain right now for characters in the MCU that I care about. I'm coming up pretty empty. See, I don't know if I can come up with two movies that I'd like to see.
So while you're thinking, let me lay this out. So we got, in your reality, we got Spider-Man Brand New Day, December 26.
Right.
We've got Doomsday, May 27. And then Secret Wars in May of 28, correct?
Yeah.
So then
that's the new vision.
So then you could have like a Marvel movie in like July, maybe. You could do like a Thunderbolts.
Well, that's what they're doing right now, right?
Yep. Yeah.
End of July. I think.
Right, I believe so. Yeah. So you have one, and then you could maybe do like one in December of 27.
Interesting.
20. Yeah. Yeah. 20.
28. Right? 27.
In between 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere in between. So two
interesting
Marvel movies in between, Battle World movies.
I mean, one's got to be a Doctor Strange 3.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
That's kind of the only thing I can think of that needs to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, Multiverse of Madness just did that dude so wrong.
I know.
I need some redemption for him.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the untitled Marvel movie right now?
I hope so.
Okay.
But I don't know, because I thought Benedict Cumberbatch isn't even rumored to be in Secret Wars. Or not Secret Wars, Doomsday.
Yeah, it was weird. He had said originally he was like, I'm not in it. And then like a week later he was like, my bad.
See, I feel like they don't know what they're supposed to say right now. I think a lot of the actors have no idea what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Because they don't know. They probably either don't know what's happening fully to the extent that it's happening. That they're just like being told basically just like act whatever about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like none of this is actually going to happen either because they just wrapped on filming the movie.
Sure.
And I mean, they're doing, what is it? 9 months of post-production on it. 'Cause it's just going to be a big CGI fest anyways.
This was in the episode that we lost, but Josh and I were speculating that their like principal photography, like their shooting that just wrapped. Oh, we're done filming. Really, they haven't shot the movie. Like they've done a portion of it, and the reshoots are really just going to be the second half once they have more actors signed and stuff like that. That's what Josh and I are under the assumption of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just can't believe that nothing else has leaked. That they've finished filming and we've yet to see anything.
Right.
I'm like,
that is crazy. How
is this happening? But at the same time, I also didn't realize that they started filming this technically in March last year. Well, like not last year, but March 2025. I was like, that's crazy. That's a long time.
I'll say
they could have easily done a lot there.
What's weird to me is I would actually be willing to put money on the idea that like we haven't gotten a shot or a still from like the production of this movie, but I would be willing to put money on the idea that like it's possible like one of these leaks is just like the legit plot of Doomsday, and we already like a year and a half out know exactly what's happening.
Well, surely there's some parts that are right.
100%. Yeah, because there's only so many ways you can go. But
yeah,
what did you like the Doom reveal? With everything, and then like the shot of him like ripping out Thanos' spine and everything. I mean, the light show.
It's also weird. It's like I don't take anything until it's like official.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like there's so much like fake concept art out there. So
yeah.
I'm just like give me a trailer, give me something from the Russo brothers Instagram account, and then I'm hyped.
Oh,
but they did something. They leaked like some fuzzy photo the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was weird.
Are they in your circle of trust? Like, are you like totally like I don't feel confident about where we've been, but like. I just trust them so much that like this is gonna pop off.
I mean, they've all the Marvel movies that they've done are so good. Mm-hmm. So it's hard for me to be like, I don't trust you.
Yeah,
but it's just more so the state of the MCU right now. I'm like, I don't know how you can make this work with this cast.
right.
I don't know how you're gonna get me excited to watch Shuri and I'm not gonna think of a different character.
Cassie Lang.
Yeah, Cassie Lang.
Cassie Lang. It's like all the young new people that they've introduced.
Yeah.
Do you think they're just gonna cut them all off? Like, do you think we don't ever see Hulk's son ever again?
I think that it would be a great opening to Doomsday if they kill off all of the unlikable characters from the MCU. That's how you establish Doom as like a real threat. He just absolutely goes to town on Ironheart and She-Hulk, and I mean throw Shang-Chi in there too. Why not? Whatever.
Hold on, just a second.
I was nodding with you, and I was like, yeah, wait, no.
Oh my gosh!
You don't like Shang-Chi?
I mean, it's like it's a whatever movie.
Are you serious?
It's meh.
It's meh.
It's meh.
The thing that's good is I think the number one thing that people have said to me about this podcast so far is that you and I way overglaze things. So that's why we brought Cam in.
Yes. Good equalizer.
To equalize this. So I'm sure everyone else that listens to this podcast is standing up and cheering. Wherever they were, in class, wherever, standing up and cheering and applauding Cam. So, but I will not take the Shang-Chi disrespect.
Shang-Chi was never the problem to me so much as it was Awkwafina.
Yeah.
Because in so much of the movie, it's like, I want to kill myself half the time that I'm watching this movie.
And then they give her daggers toward the end of the Shang-Chi movie.
And then she hits the dragon with her bow and arrow that she picked up 2 hours ago. Oh, yay.
But the final sequence is so awesome, though. The fight scenes and the choreography is so good in that.
You're except for one.
The bus scene?
The bus is good.
And the ending is awesome, too.
The combat with his dad, the final fight with his dad is good. The dragon stuff.
You don't... Really? I think it was fine.
I don't know, dude.
Turns into a good old CGI monster skybeam fest.
It's a little similar to the Batman finale, where it's like you're going and you're... To me, it's like you're going and you're going and you're going, and then all of a sudden we're like... We're like... 1-2 punching out like Riddler clones in the rafters, and it just kind of felt like it lost a step. Where it's like you have a 12 out of 10 movie, and then all of a sudden we're just like fighting in Madison Square Garden, and it just felt like the whole movie was so grounded, and then we're in like a CGI stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And the whole city's flooding.
And then, but then the city floods and the whole stadium, and you have the shot of him walking people out, and then we're back.
Oh, that's such a good shot, though.
But it's like it loses a step.
That terrible third act is for some of those aura shots in the Batman.
They're so good.
That's true. But you know what I mean? But I feel like that's Shang-Chi, where it's like we're going and we're going and we're going, and then we get in the alternate dimension with all the creatures and stuff, and it loses a step.
Interesting.
And then he's dueling his dad, and it works again.
You know, I get your point there, because I do like the more grounded part of it. That's what makes the movie good.
Sure.
You've had a take already pop up on this podcast that I was just reminded of. in our most viewed episode, our most viewed episode, I think totally, right?
Yeah.
It's got like 600 views on it.
Yeah.
This is for like the actual like podcast recording.
What were the hours on that? It was like people looked through the whole thing.
Dude, there's like 150 watch time hours on that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And the title of that episode was actually your hot take that you submitted. Would you care to? Because clearly you know Sam's backing you on this as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Can you bring some light to your take that the Batman is better than the Dark Knight, and it's not even close?
So here's what I've had to say on the Dark Knight: is I watched the Dark Knight one time.
Oh, I didn't know this.
I've only seen it one time. And I think I was in a bad mood that day. I think I was in such a Marvel mindset at that time that I wasn't expecting to put on a Batman movie and watch like an actual movie.
Sure.
That's fair.
The Dark Knight is a real movie.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi is a superhero movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like they're two entirely different things.
Right.
So, and I just think that, I don't know about Christian Bale's Batman sometimes.
Yeah.
It gets goofier as he goes.
And I just love the atmosphere and like the score and the Batman. It's just like, it just oozes Batman. You know?
Yeah.
I would give, I think the problems is the mask on Christian Bale I have a hard time taking seriously a little bit. And that kind of takes away from it. Like enough where it's not just like, oh, Pattinson's cooler. Like enough where I'm kind of like,
yeah.
That's his voice gets so goofy.
His voice is goofy. I hate the whole trope where he's literally someone looking at him, they look, and he's just gone. Like, I know that they do that all the time anyway. But he, like, abuses that. Like, every other scene.
Yeah.
And then the fact that The Dark Knight also, like, he's not even in it that much for a movie that's made about him.
It's a Joker movie.
It's a Joker
right. Like, you get almost as much Joker as you do Batman, if not more.
Yeah.
Which is why I think we've said this before on the podcast, but, like, it feels like when people say, oh, it's the greatest superhero movie of all time, people say that, I think, because all the people that are non-superhero fans can be like, oh, at least that one's good because it's close enough to, like, not really.
Yeah.
And you, like, there isn't zero superpowers in that movie. Like, everything that happens is fairly realistic of happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, I don't know.
Feels like we're going to get into later on the Spider-Man topic. We're going to debate, like, the Spider-Man movies on their merits as a movie and then as a Spider-Man movie.
Right.
I feel like it's, if you want to watch a Batman movie, you watch the Batman. If you want to watch just, like, a really good movie that's like an action thriller, like incredible performances all around, you watch The Dark Knight. It's just like a different conversation, I feel like, almost.
It's The Dark Knight is the non-superhero movie's like easy way into the superhero genre.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's not a superhero movie.
I would argue, though, that movie is one of the most nearly flawless movies.
100%.
And I feel like consensusly. Like, like movies like Interstellar, as awesome as they are, and like the amount of people that still think that's one of the best movies of all time, there are still things in it that like some people are like, I really hate that. Like in Dark Knight, it's not really much that people are like, you know, there's not really one thing about it, like a plot twist or something.
Right, but I just don't know if it's if it's a good Batman movie.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if I'm gonna get a Batman movie, like I'd lean into the Pattinson verse, because you can have like a Mr. Freeze who wants to like keep his wife alive in a block of ice type thing. Then you could believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that it kind of goes into the question of how much does the movie part of it matter versus plucking a character out. Because if I'm taking two characters of Batman, I'm plucking Pattinson's out and I'm taking him and I'm starting something. But the movie of The Dark Knight and showing everything is just so good. The cast is so much better.
Yeah.
I think, personally. In the Batman 2, everything with Catwoman, it drags for sure at points. Mm-hmm. Not that I don't love the movie. Dark Knight is just thing to thing to thing. The pacing is unbelievable. And obviously, like, I know it's like the thing where it's like, well, if you didn't have Heath Ledger's Joker. Yeah, but, like, that's what freaking makes the movie absurdly good.
Right.
I don't know.
Now, your big gripe with the Batman for a while was that it was too much Batman, not enough Bruce Wayne, and you didn't see him balancing like I'm really Batman, but I'm faking Bruce Wayne. Like if the Batman Part 2 comes out and he really like pulls that off, like it's a Bruce Wayne movie with Batman inside, would you be?
I'll change my opinion on who's the better Batman. But I won't change on those two movies saying which movie's better. Does that make sense?
So if you get more Bruce Wayne, it makes you decide who's a better Batman?
Overall, sorry. I'm using as like the whole character.
The overall character.
Not specifically Batman. I mean just in terms of general.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
But he's abysmal in that movie as Bruce
100%.
Wayne. There's
I wouldn't say abysmal. He's in it. The thing is he's Bruce Wayne for like 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when he's sulking around like the whole time. Like he's out in public sulking around, and then when I go back and watch the other, and you see him out there being Mr. Playboy, Mr. taking everybody's girl, you know, throwing change at the waiter, and it's like
the silver lining is there though. Like when he gets out of the car at the funeral, like the paparazzi swarm him. That's Bruce Wayne, and they like swarm him. Like it's there for him to like be the Playboy guy. Mm-hmm. And then like he walks in, and the mayor candidate, the lady, like comes up to him and is like, you know, you really need to get outside more. Like it's there, dude, for him to like fake it.
Yeah. It's interesting that we're talking about Spider-Man this episode too, because I feel like Batman.
I know, sorry, yeah.
Well, not even on that, but Batman and Spider-Man, like their alter egos are so important to the character.
Yeah,
and it's such a key part of them to be so unsuspecting as their normal everyday person, so that nobody would ever think that they're the superhero. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Pattinson still does that, because you look at him in that movie and you're like, this depressed emo boy who never goes outside. There's not a chance that this guy is Batman. Like,
that's true.
I disagree.
They're such entirely different personalities. Even when Bruce Wayne is like at the funeral and everything, he's like dressed in baggy clothing and like his hair isn't done well. He looks like crap. Like, he looks like a crap person who doesn't leave his house.
He's cooking.
Like, which stays up till 3 a.m., was eating microwave Hot Pockets. Like, there's no way this guy is going out and beating up criminals at night.
I disagree.
And that's such a key part of Batman and Bruce Wayne, is like making sure that they're not, like, there's no way that could be Batman.
What do you disagree?
He's sitting there, first off, on so much money, and he's got this creepy, cryptic-looking houses. The quiet ones are always the one that are up to no good. You see the Mr. Rich guy who's out there that always has an alibi for every single thing he does. Oh, yeah, he just bought the whole ballerina dance corps, and he's got them all on his boat, and he's sitting out there, and there's photos and everything, and all the press tour. It is so, like, he is Mr. just, like, he needs to be in the spotlight. So it almost is like he's doing the reverse, where he's so in the spotlight that you wouldn't expect there's any chance that he'd be doing something else on the side. But Pattinson's one, literally, you look at him and you're like, that dude's got some weird stuff going on. Like, it would not surprise me at all for him to be like the guy doing that.
No, but
that would not surprise me at all.
What he's saying is, like, this guy lost his parents and has been a recluse ever since. You're telling me that guy wants to go out and save the city that took everything from him but his money? Like, that's what he's saying.
But they don't necessarily say that he's the guy saving everything. Like, I would argue that they would go, this is the guy that, he'd want to freaking go mess out.
Lay into criminals.
Yeah, like, he'd want to go, deal with them, and like you'd make it.
Just right.
I'm trying to. It's been too long of a week, but I'm trying to say, like, it's.
I know you're making a good point.
Yeah, I mean,
he's the guy that you would point to as being like, obviously, like, there's something there. Like, he's got some weird stuff going on. He's fighting demons in his head. It would make sense for him to be like the guy that's out there going and doing the crazy stuff, especially if he's sitting on a bunch of money and he never comes out of his house, so you never see him.
Sure.
There's never an alibi that, Batman was in the area. Oh, yeah, well, Bruce Wayne was sitting on his boat out there with all those ballerina dancers, or he's out flying to Japan or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's going on.
Also, that is contingent on how Batman Part 2 plays out, because you never know. Like, they could really play into, like, what the public perception of Bruce Wayne is in that movie.
Right. And, which they said, right? Matt Reeves said that?
Yeah, he said it'll be like a Bruce Wayne-heavy movie.
Which is great.
Because it'll be he's doing the whole, it looks like he's leaning into the whole, like, superhero doesn't want to play the superhero thing, which seems to happen in every superhero sequel, but I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean, he took 8 years to write it, so.
Which is going to be my transition to Spider-Man, because you just mentioned that, them using that more as a side for Pattinson there.
Yeah.
So this is why this is a good transition into Spider-Man, and what I'm going to be, can I give you my pitch for things I want to see in Spider-Man Brand New Day? To get your reaction.
Toss me the pitch.
All right. So, first things first. Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think we need this movie because of how many characters are going to be in it and popping up and all this stuff. Punisher, Hulk, everything going on. Yelena. I want everything shot from not a first-person perspective, like literally, but I want everything to be, you are Tom Holland going through and visiting every single thing. It's like you're playing the Insomniac Spider-Man games. Like, you are going and doing every single little side task, and it's all focused around him. I want the beginning of the movie to start out where we get a similar scene to, like, the deleted one from Far From Home, which I've never understood why they deleted that, where it's him in, like, the bar or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
like,
the bank.
Like stopping. Yeah,
it's like
the
bank heist or something.
Yeah. Stopping that. I think we need to see him being Spider-Man to start the movie. We need to get, like, a fully fleshed out, like, not part of the bigger story, but just something that he can do to stop it tangibly, that you're like, okay, that was sick. Awesome scene. Let's start it. We go in, and we're getting a shot of just Peter, like, starting to realize, like, he has no one, but, like, he has to fend for himself. He needs to do, he needs money, obviously. I want to see him finally tie in him being at the Bugle. I would love to see that arc done. And then
that'd be interesting in a modern day setting, because it's like people aren't really doing newspapers, so it'd be interesting. He's like a digital photographer, almost.
Right? Because they could do something like that.
Yeah,
and I think say they lean into it.
Right. Sorry, you're...
But yeah, no, with that too, no Ned, no Zendaya, except for like a tiny cameo. Let's make that very...
I don't know how I'm going to survive without Ned.
Are you a Ned guy?
I'm going to pass on that for now.
No, you're
pass
not.
on that? Is this going to spoil some of your rankings?
I don't know. It's just so... Watching back through... So I've been watching back The Amazing Spider-Man and the Spider-Man original movies. And there's like a severe... Except for Harry in the first Spider-Man movie, there's like a severe lack of people for Peter to like talk to. I feel like part of the whole charm of Peter or Spider-Man in the comics is that he's quipping. Right. He's like quipping to other people. He's quipping at the bad guys and everything like that. There's like a severe lack of people for him to talk to, I feel like, in those original movies. So just him having Ned as somebody to talk to, I don't know. It adds something to me. It makes it feel more natural. Those are very like, these kids are in high school type movies. Okay. And that just feels like the type of friend like you have in high school. You know, you guys are just buddies. I agree with hanging out, building Legos. Like, that's the vibe. So while I see your point, he doesn't really add anything to the movies in a big way, but like just having him there, I don't know, it feels like it builds the world out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Which again is why I think exactly based on how 3 went, you can't have him be in this movie.
No,
you can't have any of Peter's lifelines be in this movie.
Both him and MJ should not be a part of the movie unless it's like the
mild
very end.
Cameo.
Yeah.
It's not even because like them being... You're absolutely correct. As much as I don't like those characters, like you are correct that like the purpose they serve in the movies is like they're very useful in that sense, where it's like they're the believable people. That's who Peter would be hanging around, 100%. I just feel now this Peter has like a moral obligation to like not associate with them, to protect them. And if he talks to them, he's going back on everything Spider-Man would stand for. It's like you keep your loved ones safe by like keeping them out of your business.
Has that been a big point though for him?
It needs to be now. Okay. Because at this point, it's like if the only people who know you going forward are the Avengers and like your villains, you got to avoid.
Plus, they don't even know him yet.
Right.
Avengers.
Right. You got to avoid the people that you love. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the Spider-Man burden. Like that's the burden of Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But, okay, so you would have a small cameo with...
I would have, small, mild. Maybe it's like something he's doing at MIT, and it's like a shot of him like over top of MIT, kind of just looking, and he sees Ned and Zendaya. That's as much as I would do.
Hand I know...
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Hobgoblin coming through.
Did you see the set photo of them? Like, and Zendaya has her hood up and everything, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, she's totally going to have red hair.
Yeah.
Zendaya?
Yeah.
That's what they're thinking, because she's got
Are you serious? Covered. She's going to dye her hair?
Well, yeah, people are saying she'll have like comic accurate red hair.
But that's such a stark switch. But the comments on TikTok made sure to tell me that it's 2 separate characters. Doesn't matter if she sucks.
Did you see?
Racist Josh.
No, stop. No, that is not what was happening. Spam it below. Spam it up. I don't know. I might have to show you the TikTok comments sometime. It is a treat. It really is a treat.
Oh, I bet.
It's funny because I'll sometimes I'll check your Instagram ones, and it'll be like, yeah, really, I think this is the better movie. This is the better movie.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
like conversation.
and then I'll open TikTok, and they're like, You don't deserve to have a mic and a camera. You are racist. You are the worst, person I know.
I wouldn't trust my kids within 50 feet of me.
One of my favorite pastimes, though, is scrolling through the one Instagram reel that's got like 150,000 views or something, and it's you guys talking about Superman. And some of the comments on that, they go in on Sam. Let me tell you that.
Oh, really?
They go in.
I haven't got to look at that deeply.
And it's so funny reading it as somebody who actually knows Sam, and it's like, oh, this is what you think of Sam. That's so funny.
It is fun. It's fun. I don't care as long as people engage with stuff.
Especially when it's that many people.
Yeah.
Like at first it was like, oh, that stinks that guy disagrees and he's saying that he hopes my car catches on fire. But then on the other hand, it's also like they started pouring in, and you're like, I can't help but, like you were saying, just kind of laugh at them.
Yeah.
That one video though, there is like the top comment I think that has like over like 7K likes on the comment.
Yeah.
Says top tier explanation from a top tier movie or for a top tier movie.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I was like,
Hey,
such a polarizing topic. That Superman movie. We all three of us
can't get into this.
See exact eye to eye on.
Yeah.
We are all in lockstep agreement.
Well, I'll tell you what. We don't have to dive deep into it, but I will say, like, since the premiere, I think Josh and I both have kind of slowly been.
We've leveled out a little bit. I know. Okay.
We both are very in on guns stuff, but like also the gun. We've titled it the gun-isms that he has, where it's like his like signature things with humor and stuff. We're sick of it a little bit.
Right. Yeah. The gun jams just a little bit.
Glad you've come around.
Yeah. I like that, dude. Just the gun jams a little bit.
Well, that was the whole. The gun didn't jam when it came out. Can we start with getting fully fleshed into the Spider-Man talk?
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to start off with like almost a burn it or back it for this. So
I
want to talk about the actors. So I have a first take that I want to introduce, and I think because we didn't print out extra things, do you want to we'll say agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Are we good with that? Or we'll say burn it or back it, obviously.
Well, I think we focus in on Cam. Yeah, we definitely make sure if like he agrees or disagrees.
Yeah, for sure. Because this is for like. Okay.
Or this is for all of us?
Yeah, this is for all of us.
Oh,
this is like now we're like for Spider-Man talk.
Okay.
Are you good with this?
Yes, yeah. 100%.
Is that okay? Just so
100%.
Cued in?
Yeah.
We gotta sit up.
All right.
Brace
ready?
yourselves.
Can't sit up too high or else my short shorts are going to show.
Okay. Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, burn it.
Burn.
Dude, I am back in that.
Oh
my gosh.
My
king, my goat. Dude.
Okay.
I would like you to name a couple things that you like about him, please.
Sure. I love things. The energy that he brings to Spider-Man is exactly what it should be. Like, that should be the standard. Even if you don't feel that he's the best Spider-Man.
Can I clarify something?
100%.
Are we taking into consideration No Way Home?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
every
everything.
live screen
Everything up until
because I can't help but feel like the No Way Home character is so different than the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
I agree.
And I would like... I'm sorry, I'm totally jumping in on here.
No,
but this is like
here.
my main criticism, I think, of Amazing Spider-Man is that it shouldn't be... I think Andrew is a great Peter when he's in his mid-20s. But the Amazing Spider-Man movies have me trying to like believe that Andrew Garfield, who was in his mid-20s, or maybe early 30s at that point when he's filming Spider-Man 2, that he's like a 20-year-old kid.
I like that take.
I think he's such a good, like, 25-year-old seasoned vet Spider-Man.
Who's been around the block.
Like, he plays Spider-Man so good in No Way Home. He's great in No Way Home, but he just doesn't fit in the Amazing Spider-Man.
It's because they finally had the right people come in and say, the quirkiness of Spider-Man, we need to justify his Peter. Like, we need to bridge the gap so that him being like that as Spider-Man makes a little bit more sense based on how he acts when the mask is off. And that's why it works.
Yeah.
But I feel a little bit like, as far as like his Spider-Man goes, I'll say like in terms of how they handle his Spider-Man in his solo movies, a lot of his shortcomings are not his fault. And I understand you could make that argument for all of them. Like their biggest shortcomings are not their fault. Like of the three, far and away, Andrew Garfield is the most talented actor to play Spider-Man. 110%.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So I feel personally, if somebody in the shadows had given him better direction, he would have delivered.
I'm fine with that.
Yep, I agree with that.
And so, like, I'm kind of like, and I know that that's like an easy out. Like, I know you could make that argument for just about anything. Like, better direction. Like, what? Like, you woulda, shoulda. But like, also, I think his quirkiness is better. His jokes are better. His comedy, I think, flows better than any of them. Like, Toby doesn't have, like, a comedic bone in his body, I don't feel at all. And Tom...
Well, I agree there.
Tom is a little bit like the Disney Channel dad, like, I'm going to trip and it's going to be funny. Like, my laugh is going to come from where I try and, like, web something and I slip on, my own web fluid. You know what I'm saying? I just feel...
Huh. Okay.
I just feel...
I disagree with a whole lot of what you said.
The way he handles himself as Spider-Man, I feel, is better. I feel...
I'll give you... That's the only thing I'm giving you.
Toby was, like, the best at playing off, like, the intelligence of Peter. Mm-hmm. But I feel from, like, a gadget, like, I need to adapt to the villains that I'm facing, I feel that Andrew has just done the best. I feel like he sells the Peter that thinks on his toes, I feel. Electro, I shot my web at Electro and the web shorted out, so I need to make like electric proof webbing. He does the same with Connors. He like adjusts things, and like I just feel a little bit like I love every bit.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I have no notes for him as Spider-Man.
Peter,
I would go Toby is the best at doing that personally. Or you could even I'd go both of them over it. You look at Mysterio. Tom figures that whole thing out.
But that's more just like his spider sense adapts, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's still showing like his ability to have spider intelligence.
I know.
But okay, can you give me
what do you think?
One thing that I can't get over that's like a plot hole in The Amazing Spider-Man is that this man goes to set up cameras to take pictures of Connors with a camera that says his name on it. Like, you're trying to tell me that's a smart guy?
Yeah, that is.
But also, that's poor Peter Parker having no money for more cameras, isn't it?
That's true.
It's just not being a
That's true.
abject moron. Take your name off the camera.
That's true. I would have probably scrubbed it out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Or
rearrange
just
the letters
written
or
over. That is funny. That's funny. I do little stuff like that where it's like.
But also, at some point, you have to think he was going to be stupid enough that Connors was going to figure out who he was. Like, if it wasn't going to be that, he had to do something else that was stupid.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's stupid.
I would. Can I go back to your point?
Yeah,
Andrew,
100%.
Tying this up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you. I think Spider-Man is done the best. The Spider-Man characters, like now, not the whole character, just the aspect of Spider-Man, is done best by Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
I think that's shown.
Don't make that face.
I think
It's going to be a new reaction meme that is sent in our group chat on the daily.
Every single shot of him helping a kid, telling him to put the mask on. You see it at the beginning of TASM 2. I always love. Stop. He is the most. He's like you said. The beginning sequence when he does like the full first. Well, I don't even remember what he's doing. He's like stopping some sort of heist.
Heroic in that scene.
Yeah, remember?
That's when
are you talking about when the
kids
bullies
are
are like beating him up with a science project and he like fixes it?
That's wait, in one?
No,
That's
two.
In two,
I
think
it starts
right?
out.
It's in like the montage when
it starts out.
Philip Phillips is playing,
and then yes.
That's why I don't remember. I hate that song.
What?
Oh my god! What? Oh my gosh!
No, that was a popular song when I was a kid.
But Andrew quips extremely well. He's so talented as an actor.
Yeah.
He's funny with his quips. Like, he's not just doing it, which is where I would disagree with Toby's just like not that funny in my opinion.
He's not.
With his stuff.
Not a comedic.
I mean, I'll agree. He's not funny.
He's so flat.
But also, Spider-Man 3 is one of my favorite comedy movies to watch. It's so bad. It's so hilarious. But the thing is, with most of those Spider-Man movies, it's not Toby who's being funny.
Yeah,
it's Sam Raimi leaning into the fact that this is a corny comic.
That's a good point. And I will say, to give you guys credit for your argument, like the same argument I made for Andrew working as, like, he could have worked better as Peter with better direction. Like, Toby's humor would have been... He clearly, after seeing him in No Way Home, like, the humor would have worked better if he had better comedy writers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that No Way Home does a great job of showing what each actor is best at.
Yeah.
Like, Toby is the best at being that old Spider-Man who's married. Andrew is that good, like, devastated, like, broken Peter, who's a little on the darker side. And Tom is great at being, like... Hey, Mr. Stark! Woohoo! I'm in the MCU.
Okay. Don't
like
don't,
he's
that's
not all that he is. It's not even close. But he's good at being like that Spider-Man that's still in high school, who's got the bright side in his eyes still.
Yeah. That's a great take. The No Way Home thing. That is a good take. Can you give us your 1, 2, 3 in order
for
actors?
Actors.
Yeah, so it's Andrew.
Not their acting ability. Their role as Spider-Man. And I have a clarification when I give mine, because I want to make something clear.
Mm-hmm.
But
I feel like we need some build up to this. Okay. I don't know if I can cold drop into this.
Okay. Can I do you want me to cold drop in?
Yeah. Give me your
think my list, and I'm going to say, I think if you're factoring in universe and everything around them contributing to a Spider-Man, I do think Toby's one.
There's so many nuances to this argument, too.
Yes.
Like, I like so many things about each actor more than the other. It's so hard to, like,
put
it all into a whole picture. Like, if you combined all three aspects of them, you get the perfect Spider-Man.
Yes.
But none of them have everything.
They're all missing something.
They all have one major flaw.
Missing something. Yeah.
And I just think, personally, that I think Andrews is the biggest flaw of them all, in my opinion.
Sure.
Which is why he's 3 for me. I have Toby 2, Tom 1. That's my list. I think
I'm in agreement.
Oh my
Are you serious? Yes!
Tom
Yes!
at 1, dude. Toby at 2,
Cam looks like you're
and
coming
Andrew
back.
at 3. This is what I prayed
Looks
for.
like
I prayed
you're
for
coming
times
back.
like these.
Oh my gosh, dude! Why is Tom at 1 though? He hasn't even had a chance to be his own character though.
I hate that argument.
I disagree with that argument too.
I hate the argument that it's Tom needs everybody to come save him. No, he doesn't.
So in
Iron Man
Homecoming,
is
he gets his chance, he lifts a
barely in
rock, and then Far From Home, he gets his chance, he catches the bullet from Mysterio, or the gun, and then No,
I'm not gonna let you do this to
Yeah,
me.
no.
He is the reason what makes him look weaker there is just being more realistic. Tom is the only one that actually looks like a high school kid and actually portrays an actual high school model of what's going on.
Yeah.
And for him to struggle at the beginning and have to basically lifting a rock like that and figuring out, like seeing that shot of him half in the mask, half out, like that is like his moment of being like, this is like, okay, I have to like take this leap and I have to really take it on. Like a 15-year-old kid is not going to be just skateboarding in, slam dunking on somebody, getting the girl instantly, and then swinging through the city and just already is like #1 top guy, best fighter ever. Like that's not how that should go. And I think Tom does that perfectly, selling that. I think it's also a hindrance to him. I get the argument that it's like, all these people come into his movies. He's the MCU Spider-Man. Like I get if you get annoyed about that, but like how can they not? It's New York City. How are people not going to be there to help him?
No, I don't even think it's that upsetting that like that happens, like that people are there. I'm more thinking like the consensus when No Way Home came out was that final sequence where he's web slinging through New York.
Mm-hmm.
Like consensus opinion was like, oh, this is the most Tom has felt like Spider-Man yet. Like that moment should not be in the final 2 minutes of his third movie. You know what I'm saying? I think it's great that you're integrating other people. I'm more just saying, like, that moment where you're like, there's Spider-Man shouldn't come in the final seconds.
I don't think it's the only moment. But I would say it's because Homecoming feels like a prequel to what would be essentially his first movie in Far From Home. That's how I feel about it. Like, you don't really see, I know you don't see a proper origin, which is a gripe of mine about Tom's situation. But it feels like you're getting time that's just before Toby and Andrew actually even get going.
Sure.
So, like, obviously it doesn't feel like he's Spider-Man yet because he's literally, like, you see the first, like, month of his life as Spider-Man. And that's the whole movie shot in that time frame.
Sure, but, like, also we get, like, the first month as Spider-Man from Toby, and it's, like, awesome. You know what I mean?
And I don't think it should be.
You're saying okay, so you're saying
make him miserable.
You're saying
right?
You're saying Tom Spider-Man is like an angle of Spider-Man that we haven't realistically gotten.
Not the high school aspect.
It's not that it's a bad origin. It's just a look at the origin that's a little bit more realistic and one that we haven't gotten yet with the context of the larger MCU.
Right.
Yeah, well, we've gotten so much more time with Tom already than we ever did with like either Andrew or Toby combined.
Yeah.
Like the whole first Home trilogy is basically an origin story.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird that they did it like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've always felt like Tom has been hindered by his universe that he's in.
Yes.
Like watching Homecoming again, I'm just like, I like that movie is set so in high school, but I also don't like how much it leans into the Avengers stuff sometimes. Like I like that. It was so hard for me to look at Homecoming versus Spider-Man just because they're so like different of first Spider-Man movies.
If I get the gripe totally by people, and that's a totally fair mindset to have, but that's just a general thing. Because if you're going to do Spider-Man 3 times, and I'm sure there's going to be some iteration in 20 years of another actor that we talk about, if you're going to do the first time an MCU Spider-Man, like, I would feel a little bit like you left something on the table if you didn't interact with all these characters. Like, when you do have 5 other movies from live action that came out within the past 10 years before that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, I think Tom's morals are the best of any of the Spider-Man.
I would agree with that.
100%, yeah.
I would agree.
He's like the most kind-hearted Spider-Man.
Yes.
That's my major gripe with Andrew is I'm like...
You have an interesting take on this.
Yeah.
I saw your Letterboxd page.
He's not nice for most of the first half of the movie.
Can you say what you wrote in your thing, please? You said something to the effect of that Andrew Garfield is not likable for the whole first half of the Amazing Spider-Man one.
Yeah. Yep, he's not. Up until the bridge, I was watching this movie, and I had to, like, check for how much more time was left when we hit the bridge scene in Amazing Spider-Man.
You had to check for how much time was left?
Yeah, because I was like, not in that way. Just like to see where I'm at in the movie, because the bridge scene where he saves the kid from the burning car, which is very good scene. Probably my favorite scene in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That is an hour into the movie, and it's a 2-hour movie, and that's the first time I'm like, all right, he's Spider-Man now. He's not a jerk. He's not a completely unlikable, like, who's just being Spider-Man so he can find his... I forgot we're a family-friendly show. It's my fault.
No, it's alright.
Spider-Man. Just keep going.
And it's like the first time that he's really likable in that movie, because the first hour of it, I'm like, this guy's he's not doing anything for the right reason. He's started being Spider-Man because he's trying to find his uncle's killer so that he can beat him up and do it himself, basically. And he keeps just letting criminals go who aren't his uncle's killer. Like, you're not actually stopping people. You're not even being Spider-Man yet, and you're also, like, super unlikable. Like, I don't know, the whole him dunking on Flash Thompson.
That is kind of crazy. That is ridiculous.
I have a counter argument for this, because in Andrew's Spider-Man has the unique situation of being set up with an origin story that involves his parents.
Which is terrible.
And it is not the best, but Toby and Tom both have the privilege of not having to deal with the parents. The parents are not involved. The parents might have not even been in the picture when he was like an infant. They might have cut out. We don't know. And we don't have to know.
His parents shouldn't matter.
So. They shouldn't. But in this specific universe, they do. And so it would make sense that Andrew's Spider-Man deals with, like, daddy issues. Because when he was, like, 10, his dad cut out with no answers. And his aunt and uncle won't give him any. And so he knows something's up, but he doesn't know why. All he knows is his parents left him. And so, like, there's also the added element of I don't feel like I have a home, because I don't have friends, I don't have parents, and my two guardians, my aunt and my uncle, won't tell me anything. And so there's the element of, like, now I'm Spider-Man, and I have a chance to, like, take it out. Like, and there's a little bit of, like, a human element of, like, I can take out my anger and my emotions on, like, I don't have to, like, keep it in. Like, I have, like, an out. You know what I'm saying? There's also that, and it's, again, it shouldn't be there, but it is.
But he knows his parents are dead too. Like, in the
that's right. Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He just doesn't know why or something.
I would say, like, what he's doing is justified.
Sure.
For a movie.
Right.
Not for Spider-Man.
No.
That's
the point.
Spider-Man.
That's a good point.
That's what I've said to you multiple times. I'm like, I don't think I would dislike The Amazing Spider-Man as much if I didn't know Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes. You said this earlier about movies, certain ones being better as a movie than actually what they're intended of, like the brand name that they're trying to follow.
Yeah.
I think Amazing Spider-Man 1 to me is the best example of that. I think that movie is, as a movie, like, I think even Spider-Man is still a good movie, so I'm not trying to dog it. I think it's one of my favorite, it is the best example of that. I love that movie as a movie. Like, I love that movie. I really do.
What? I don't even think it's that good of a movie either. But I feel like this is something I picked up on because I've rewatched both these movies recently, and I can't unsee it now. Is that bringing it back to good old Superman? I think Man of Steel and The Amazing Spider-Man are so similar.
Oh no! Wait, hold on.
And they share. They share so many of the same issues. Because they're both like gritty, realistic, darker takes on the character, and I think the issue is that Superman is the picture of hope and optimism. Spider-Man is your, like, do-gooder. He is everything that is good about humanity, like, embodied in a person, and that's like why both of these characters are so popular. So you take these good characters, good-hearted characters, and you put them in dark, depressing universes and situations, and it just feels wrong watching. Like, if in the same way that it feels wrong when you're watching Man of Steel, that Cal's father is telling him to let children die.
Yeah, that's
that feels wrong.
Yeah.
It also feels wrong to be watching Spider-Man be such a, like, spiteful, vengeful, like, jerk. for an hour of the movie. It's just not just feels wrong.
And it's so then it comes back to the argument you guys just made, where it's like from a movie standpoint, it's fine because it would make sense that somebody with that upbringing would struggle with that and have that power and want to take it out in that way.
Right.
But in the context of Spider-Man, it doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. So I get your Andrew argument. I love him as Spider-Man so much it almost overpowers everything.
We haven't even touched on TASM 2 yet.
Oh my gosh! Can I put a stamp a pin in that? We have Andrew right, which again I've kind of said my piece on that. Mm-hmm. I think Tobey just suffers so much as a Spider-Man, and I think it's for the better and for the worse that the reason that his Spider-Man stands out to me so much is because of how good the movies are around him for Spider-Man movies. Mm-hmm. 1 and 2 are great. And I honestly would be tempted to put him at 1 over Tom if it wasn't for Spider-Man 3. I just think that that movie undoes so much of the character that you see in 1 and 2 that it's enough that I was like, he's not the best. If that movie doesn't exist, I think he's won, in my opinion.
He's awesome.
And Tom's the only thing that I can really think of as an argument is the over-reliance of Avengers things in the movie. And I don't love that so much of his gimmick is technology-based.
That's mine, dude. It's
I don't like that his suit is the Iron Spider. I don't like that. I don't like that he has these fancy glasses and everything that can control all these nut stuff. He can hear people from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? He has access to all these crazy things. He has those spider tentacles coming out the side. I don't like that.
Agreed.
He doesn't have to not associate with people in the greater MCU. My problem comes when it conveniences him past a point where it would really benefit Spider-Man to grow from the struggle he's in.
Right.
Like Far From Home, the fact that Tony Stark left the glasses in his will to Peter makes absolutely no sense. It doesn't. Peter got snapped. For 5 years he was gone.
Uh-huh.
And Tony died in the battle for Earth. So you're telling me in the 5 years that Tom was gone, he wrote in his will, I want you to have this.
When Tom comes back.
But he was gone. As far as he knows, he's gone.
Right.
And even when the Avengers go to convince him, you in? He was like, I got a family, bro. I'm good. So in his head, I lost Peter and I failed.
Unless he wrote it before Infinity War.
I was gonna say you're also forgetting the key part of Endgame is when he's washing the dishes in his house and he splashes the water or whatever, and he sees the picture of him and Peter, and that's the defining moment where he's like, I gotta make the hero's decision here and sacrifice myself to make this thing happen.
Well, you're saying it from a literally practical standpoint.
From a practical standpoint,
I 100% agree.
I'm saying from a literal standpoint, I'm glad 100%. There is that element of he misses Peter and he would do anything to go get him. But you're telling me in all of their scientific, we're building a time machine. He was like, give me 5, and he came and wrote in his will.
Yeah.
If we bring Peter back,
give
him my glasses.
Snapping everybody back. He's in there with his lawyer.
Yeah. It's like God forbid Cam dies of something.
Of course.
And you're like, or you get cancer. Let's say this is really dark. I'm sorry. This is really dark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My fault. But God forbid that happens, right? It'd be like in 20 years if I was like, you know what? I want you to leave this special thing behind for Cam. And you're literally this guy's not gonna.
Right.
He's
not gonna come back.
We don't think that there's gonna be some massive cure for cancer that he's gonna be fine for 20 years.
Right.
You mean literally
right.
How does that even make sense?
As far as he knows, Peter was gone.
Yeah.
And the glasses of all things, these things control like power to destroy the world, and a drone system powerful enough to overpower anybody. And he just leaves that for a sophomore. And so I'm kind of in my head, Tony's death in Endgame should have been, although I love how they did it in No Way Home, that technically, if we're thinking about it realistically, should have been the pivot point for Peter, where Happy is maybe around to offer, Tony would have wanted this for you or whatever. There should not be Tony's vault of tech from over the years is at your disposal. It should have been the point where it's all right, Tom, you're Tom's Peter is now on his own. He has the emotional support of Happy, and if really need be, maybe an Iron Legion something flies in or something, but really you're on your own, because we can't in good conscience allow a sophomore to have $1 trillion weaponry.
But at that point, when he's getting the equipment in No Way Home, though, like, if you, again, from a practical standpoint of not us being like, well, Spider-Man should be this. Like, it makes all the sense in the world for him to use all the equipment. Like, he doesn't give a crap about if he's wearing tentacles or not. Like, he should use it if it's there. Yeah. And also, he's the guy that just was a massive part of Infinity War. Like, he is an Avenger through and through. Like, how do you not give that?
Also, that's like a multiversal crisis. We got to get these guys back or else our world implodes. And Far From Home was... I died, and somewhere along the way, like, I left you these glasses that have, like, nuclear capabilities.
But after Endgame, you see that the heroes are gone. So wouldn't that make more sense that you'd be like, we really need Tom now? Like, what if this happens again?
Yeah, but also he was gone. So it's like...
What do you mean?
You know, like, Peter was gone at the time.
Oh, for that time?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
What, they think he's rusty?
How
does that work? Do you think they were able to, like, drive and stuff? I said this early on in the podcast. One of my least favorite things with Marvel is that they didn't do more in between the void time. Like, they had Avengers movie, Captain Marvel, Avengers movie. Like, I wish they did, like, Avengers movie, like, 2 or 3 years build up with more movies than
I think that is, like, the dumbest part of Endgame, easily, that they just have a 5-year blip, and then they kind of are just like, all right,
they do not touch on it at all until
like,
it's like
5 years of people being gone. I mean, not to make it like a comparable to current event, but like when we had the pandemic, like things changed.
Yeah,
in a
we
year and a half.
didn't just all go back to normal after that. Like, things are monumentally different now in some ways than they were before. So you're telling me, oh, we've got half the population gone for 5 years. They came back. We're good.
The only thing that they really do is like, oh, Wong is now the Sorcerer Supreme. And you're like...
Right, because Strange wasn't there to do it. So, like, it should have defaulted back to Strange.
Yeah. But, like, that's the only thing that they address. Not the thousands, like, millions of people that, like, have everything going back to their family. Right. Who's dating somebody else now that was, like, a widow or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything like that. It's crazy. There's so many, like, plot holes with it. But
that'd be kind of a cool concept for a Disney Plus show of just, like, the people.
The blip?
Like, just regular people.
Interesting.
Like, with the blip, and it's almost like a This Is Us on ABC or something, but it's like people surviving the blip, and it's like some guy comes back to his house, like Castaway style, and his wife is just, like, happily married to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I do it after Marvel Zombies, right?
Sure.
Did you watch this?
I watched about...
I know it just came out yesterday.
I watched about 2 minutes of it, and then I was like, I'll come back to this later. Maybe. Because it opens... So, here's my biggest problem with where MCU is. The first 3 phases are carried by the characters. Like, Marvel movies are carried by the characters. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. All those characters that we really know and love. We don't really have a lot of those characters in the MCU right now, and that's highlighted by the fact that Marvel Zombies is it's Kate Bishop, which I know, Josh, big fan of Hawkeye.
Big fan. I'm so going to disagree with the point you're about to make.
Look at how his face lights up.
I know you got offended by that one, but let me tell you the other 2 that it starts with.
Go ahead.
Miss Marvel.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And Ironheart.
That's not the main people in this.
Those are the first 3 people that we see on screen for Marvel Zombies.
Have you seen anything else from this?
I've checked out some stuff on the internet, and I've been told that they're a big focus of a lot of the show.
Because of course they are. You know what I mean? Like, they have to get you to care about these people for Doomsday.
I know. Yeah. Well,
it's such a funny way.
I actually, I'll say it. As much as I didn't love the show, I actually don't have any problem with Miss Marvel. I'm actually going to say that. I think she's gotten too lumped in. I hate her name and I hate the gimmick. But, like, I love what's her name? Imani.
Yeah, she's so good.
I really like her, and I love because of how many people are so out on the Marvel sphere. I love that she's so in on it. Like, if there was somebody that I wanted to come on this podcast to talk and be excited about it, like, she would be a top 10 person easily because she'd be so into it. So I like that. And I also think she just rides because she's ridden off the Captain Marvel thing. She's gotten such a bad, like, situation. Like, the show is not good, but it's not like it. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched the whole show when it came out. I swear on my life. Is it good?
Are you gonna make your kids watch that at, like, Thanksgiving or something?
Yeah, it's Christmas time. You know what that means.
Stop. It's not the best thing ever, obviously, and it's not good, but there's nothing, like, wrong with the show, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not my cup of tea.
It's Easter. We gotta watch She-Hulk.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing directly wrong with the show. There really isn't.
Yeah, I think all of my goodwill for Miss Marvel, though, went straight out the door when I'm sitting in my apartment watching a show called Daredevil Born Again.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kamala Khan's dad shows up. And I watch a prolonged sequence of him pulling out a Funko Pop of Miss Marvel and putting it on his desk.
That is ridiculous.
It's so stupid.
I've never wanted to throw a remote through my monitor.
That's just the crappy writing. That's not her fault.
It's not the actress or the character's fault.
I like the actress, and I don't care about.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Is like, it's not the writing fault that I don't like Captain Marvel at all. Well, it's partly. I would say it's double.
That's actually the opposite. That's Marvel doing the best with an actress who's not.
That's what I think. I think she's.
That's awful. Flipped. Yeah.
Brie Larson. I'm sorry. That's going to be a
dangerous path right now. We're going down a lot of sexist comments for Josh.
No, I just defended.
Get him, TikTok.
Marvel. I just.
They won't call you an Islamophobe, at least. Cross that one off. We're good there.
I would have preferred a Miss Marvel movie. I really would have.
Yeah.
Where you have a bigger budget to play with, and with how much of a fan she is of the MCU, kind of like a fourth wall break. I would have loved to see them implement like actual, like legitimate heroes in her thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't. A show just. You can only do so much with these Disney Plus shows. It's like Kmart compared to Target. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't say you're Kmart.
I think
Big Kmart guy.
from Marvel Zombies, by the way, too, is that it is actually designed. It's a TV show, but it's designed basically as like a movie. Like you could effectively just watch it as a movie. And I think I saw the reason that they didn't is literally just because Spider-Man's in it, so that they don't have the rights to do that, which is interesting. But pretty much outside of Spider-Man, they have like every legit voice actor for that show, which I think is really cool.
I don't think your girl Kate Bishop is in it.
Oh, I think she is. Haley Steinfeld's doing it.
I don't think.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure she's.
I swear on my life, Haley Steinfeld's in it.
I thought we saw her name in the. Yeah.
I swear we did. Florence Pugh.
David Harbour's in it.
Simu Liu. Isn't it? I don't remember. There's even Wyatt Russell. Yep.
He did Blade.
Yep. All of them. Which again,
that's interesting.
I stand corrected. That's kind of
right.
Crazy.
She's in it. Yeah.
I just find that so interesting because for What If, like none of the original voice actors returned.
Right.
That's good.
Which is funny. That's everyone except Tom. He just couldn't. I guess he's too busy cracking his head.
He's on a hiatus, dude.
All right, let's get back. Cam, I almost want to hear, since we're moving for a while, I almost want to hear you, and I kind of want to just let this go into chaos. Would you be willing to like give us at least like a top 3 or like ranking your Spider-Man movies, kind of?
Top 3. How about I start with my bottom?
Would you? Okay, you have a full ranking?
I got a full ranking.
Okay, all right,
right here.
Yeah.
Right,
do you want to go through?
For my iPad to be thrown through this window by one of the two of you.
We're gonna do something similar to what we were gonna do last week, Sam. I think we should both look at each other, and we can't break with whatever he says if it's something ludicrous. And it might be totally fine, but I just want to let's just try this exercise. And see.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? All right, go ahead, Cam.
See, I'm going to start off with a preface that I could rank the Spider-Man movies at least 3 different ways. I could rank them in terms of which I think are the best, which are my favorite to watch, and then this ranking, which is a combination of both.
Okay.
So like, I'll give you something slanderous. If I have to rank which Spider-Man movie is like my favorite to watch, like just to like put on as a movie, Spider-Man 3 is in my top 3 of movies to just put on and watch.
That is a crazy.
It is not a good movie, and I'm going to tell you where I have it ranked on my list in just a second. But in terms of movies, just to like put on in the background and you need like a good laugh,
like
you're telling me that's not like a good movie to just have on, and you're walking around your house like doing dishes, and then you just like check in your living room, and
it would be
Billy
like
McGuire is dancing on the floor on your TV. You're telling me you don't have a good time with that?
It's hilarious for like 2 seconds, and then. I don't feel like rewatching it.
Funny.
I just watched it the other day, and I don't feel like rewatching it at all.
Funny. It's so funny.
But is that like what Spider-Man 3 should have been?
Yeah, it's not. No. I agree.
I mean?
I agree. It's not a good movie. Yeah. I'll tell you that. It's not a good movie. That's why I can't rank it high, but I'm just saying it's it's like a guilty pleasure.
Right. I'll give it to you.
It's a movie that's so bad it's so fun to watch.
Okay. All right. Okay, so the preface is out the way.
All right, so here's the ranking that I've got for you. Starting from the bottom, moving our way up. So bottom, this will come as no shock to either of you. We've got The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's at the bottom?
That's a reaction.
No reaction, Sam. No reaction.
No reactions. I know. I looked at Sam's Letterboxd earlier today and saw what he has this movie ranked above. It's slanderous.
Is it really bad?
It's atrocious. But
well, Sam is the ultimate TASM 2 glazer.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Why is this like the most divisive movie that's like out there? It's like it's one of the most
the
comic.
revisionist history.
It's like this and Man of Steel are the same. Like
because
you're right.
I loved
I guess.
it when I first saw it. Like it's not like I've loved it. The more I've seen people hate, like it's not a spite thing. I'm not doing it to like irritate people. I genuinely loved the movie.
Oh, I know you did.
Yeah.
And same with
it's just crazy. I don't know how you do.
you loved Man of Steel before it was a divisive thing either.
Dude, loved it.
I remember talking with you about that. I swear in like 2017. So no hate. Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
Next.
Anyways, this will cause a little eye reaction.
Oh
I'm
no.
Sure. The Amazing Spider-Man.
Wow, so the whole thing.
Yep. The two are at the bottom. Yep. We're good on those.
That's gotta upset you a little bit.
Oh, it for sure does.
Yeah, I know it does.
Okay. Bottom 2.
Moving along. Bottom 3.
Mm-hmm.
The movie I just talked very nicely about, Spider-Man 3. It's in the bottom 3.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay.
I know I talked very good about it, but it's.
So you were saying it was top 3 based on like movies you. What was it?
Top
what was
3
your?
is in like a guilty pleasure Spider-Man.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would take both the Amazing Spider-Man movies over it, but sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Fourth from the bottom is Far From Home, a movie I just rewatched.
That's a
Far
good
From
place.
Home
days
is
ago.
awful.
It's not awful.
It's not awful.
You're so low on it for no reason.
Awful. I hate
It's
that
the
movie.
most
not
mid
awful.
movie. It's just
It's
mid.
so mid.
It's just so mid.
I'll also preface this. I don't think any of these movies are like. I'll talk all the trash in the world about the Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's not that bad of a movie. Like it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not like. I watched this movie recently because of Fantastic Four coming out. The Fan Four Stick movie, that is easily like one of the worst movies ever made because it's not actually like a real movie. None of these movies are even remotely close to that level of bad. Like if I'm tiering,
well, it's Spider-Man.
If I'm tiering these, yeah, it's Spider-Man. If
It's
I'm
hard to
tiering
not
these,
love it.
none of them are like an F or even a D tier.
I'll be honest.
Sure.
It was like
I don't like
C
Far
tier.
From Home. It's a C for me.
Yeah.
If they don't butcher the character of Spider-Man in the movie, it's automatically like at least a 2.5 out of 5 for me.
Right.
Sure.
And then it just goes up from how good. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Far
Okay.
From Home coming in. At
I like
bottom
that.
4.
I like that.
Okay.
Getting into the bottom 5.
That's where it gets interesting.
This is where it gets interesting because next I have Homecoming. I think that there's such a monumental.
right in the middle. So, yeah.
There's such a monumental jump between those like bottom 4 for me, and then up to Homecoming. There's like a pretty good tier of like the bottom 4 are bottom 4.
Yep.
Okay.
I think these mid 3. I can't even say that. This is such a top heavy list. All of like the top 5 of these are such good movies.
Yeah.
Like all timers. So Homecoming just barely is going to be under Spider-Man for me.
Okay.
So Spider-Man is number 5.
Okay.
Spider-Man is okay.
Here's
That's a good place considering what's left.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
absolutely a good place.
Okay.
Here's where I lose Josh.
Stop! Get off the pod. You're off.
It's at 4. It's at 4. And I will glaze this movie into oblivion too. That's just how good.
Pump your
That's
fist.
just how.
What are you excited about?
That's just how good these top 4 are though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like this.
Oh, dude. I love how you didn't even need to say what the movie was.
There's a movie at number 5. We're gonna move along. I'm not even gonna speak its name. It's Voldemort. Not even gonna say.
I like that, dude.
At 5?
That's a good placement.
It's at 5?
It's at 5.
Stop. Like there's 4 better?
I think I'm figuring out
4?
Cameron's like mindset when it comes to Spider-Man.
How is there 4
I'm
better?
starting to figure it out.
What is the 4th? I can think of 3 that you're thinking of, but I can't think of...
It was weird because I think that 4 and 5.
What's 4? Say 4. Wait, what movie am I not thinking?
I think I'm having recency bias because I did just recently rewatch 4.
Okay.
And I haven't watched Across the Spider-Verse in... It's been a couple months.
A couple months.
And like...
Sorry, the sequel doesn't come out for another 8 years. So
It's so peak. This is the new Superman for the pod.
But my
Superman,
only...
now it's across
It's
every
so
week.
funny because I think my only issue with that movie really is that it just ends out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like if they just had... If it was a full movie, it's great. It's like... It's probably 2. But it just ends. It just ends.
Across is 2?
Probably.
If
If it has an
It was
actual
conclusive.
ending.
Okay.
If it doesn't just end.
Okay. Yes, and that's what I was saying, where it was
Yeah.
like into is
Okay.
better maybe because it's a complete story.
I'll give you it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's 4?
I don't know if Josh is ever going to speak to me again after
No.
this. Wait.
Is there maybe 3 more?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
I may have gotten the number.
Okay.
No, we're at 3.
Yeah.
There's 3 left
sense.
still.
Yep.
I was like, what am I missing in my mind that you would have better than a?
So far we've
All right.
went TASM 2, TASM, Spider-Man 3, Far From Home, Homecoming, Spider-Man, and then the
Across.
movie that shall not be named.
Okay. Never mind. Not across.
So top 3 here. Top 3.
Yeah.
I feel like I know where you're going with this.
I feel
The
like
rest of
this is
list.
kind of predictable.
Okay.
From me, it's Spider-Man 2. At
Okay.
3,
Okay.
which is tough, like
Mm-hmm.
insane, like movie that has transcended just the superhero genre.
Mhm.
Right.
It's such a good movie, has insane cultural impact still 20 years later.
Mhm.
But 3. Number 2, Into the Spider-Verse.
Really?
Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm
Okay.
surprised. Not that I'm fine with your that, but I'm surprised. I thought that was gonna be your one. To be honest with you.
Yeah, here's another thing is that
Okay.
I think that Into the Spider-Verse is like the best movie, but it's not my favorite.
You think it's the best overall?
I think it's the best.
I think Spider-Man
made
2 is the
movie.
best overall, in my
I
opinion.
think Into the Spider-Verse, just the way that it tells its cohesive story, everything's perfect about it. The animation, the score, the character arcs. I mean, it redefined like the entire animation
for sure.
genre in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Such a big cultural impact too.
Did you see it in theaters?
I didn't,
Okay, so
which is so interesting.
I'm curious if you had seen it in theaters, if you'd have it over your one, because I know you
good
because
point.
seeing your number one in theaters was like unbelievable.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I do vividly remember seeing the trailer for Into the Spider-Verse in the
Okay.
theater and being like,
I didn't see it in
What
theaters
is this
either,
crap?
so I didn't
Like,
get
I-
It was
had no
marketed like it was going to be
expectation.
like a direct-to-DVD
Yeah.
type
it
thing.
was
really?
marketed like a little kid's movie.
Exactly.
So did anybody really? Was it
I saw it in theaters with with
okay.
Jacob and Hannah.
okay?
And I remember the "What's Up Danger" sequence was like,
Oh my god!
That's gotta be chills in
dude, even like my cousin Jacob like leaned forward in his chair, like we were like,
Yeah,
oh, this
yeah.
is like not
This
what we
rocks.
thought it would
Hold
be. Yeah, yeah.
And
Okay,
then-
so number one.
and then one is one of the only guaranteed movies to make me cry. It's No Way Home.
Really? What part?
The whole ending.
Oh,
Whole ending.
really? The ending?
And it's such an interesting thing. I feel like I've gotten on you, Sam,
Zendaya.
before. Oh, wow.
Anyway,
I feel like I've gotten on Sam for you being like taking. I mean, we can go Finding Nemo on this. Taking your like outside circumstances and kind of letting them play into the movie itself.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about, dude.
But that is actually like exactly what it's all about with the No Way Home for me. I mean,
See you next Friday when we record the next episode.
the day that I saw that is like a day that I will vividly remember every single detail of for the rest of my life.
I actually am with that. That was one of the craziest
Yeah.
days of my life.
Like just an insane day.
Yeah.
Like everything that happened that day, the time of year that it was, the time of my life that it was, like I'm ecstatic for it to be Christmas season because soon I'm gonna get reels on Instagram of edits of Tom swinging from No Way Home to Last Christmas by Wham. And it's just gonna have me in tears
peak.
randomly at my desk at work.
that is
Oh
peak.
my god.
At his peak. I can say this. We went to the same school together at this time, and it was our last day before, like the Friday night that it was coming out was our last day of school before Christmas break. So we had finished school, got on Christmas break, and done like all our fun festive things. Went that night like late to go see No Way Home, and it was just like
Oh my gosh, dude.
unbelievable.
That was actually my first year of college, but yeah,
I lied. It was my.
It was my first semester of
Still
college.
school, though,
and I had my
satisfaction.
last final exam that day.
Oh,
So
well,
I
same thing
finished-
applies.
finished
Yeah.
my, yeah,
exactly as I said.
Finished
Cam's,
my
it was
final
Cam's
exam.
first year of college, and my high school.
Edit that out. Jamie, can you cut that part?
Yeah,
Okay.
Can you got that?
You got it.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay, so I'm starting to understand a little bit of like your like your thinking here when you're assembling a list like this. I feel like there's like an intangible expectation around Spider-Man that you have. Like the character itself, whether it be like comics or just like your personal image in Spider-Man of Spider-Man that you have like in your head that it's like
Yeah.
it's less like how good movies how good the movie is and more it's like how close to the expectation of Spider-Man the movie comes, where it's like I don't know. I don't know. And I think that's what's interesting is there's not many superheroes that are like that, where it's like people like Captain America movies. We all love Captain America movies, but we're not going in with like preconceived like childhood expectations of like who Captain America is. But Spider-Man, it's like the movie could suck, and like you said,
Right.
if the movie matches your expectation of what Spider-Man the character deserves, that's how I judge it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I do think the character is so key for me.
Yeah.
Like I have a like pretty crystal clear picture of this is Spider-Man, this is Peter Parker, and if like the movie isn't really in line with that, I'm like, gosh, like I can't do it.
Sure.
But it is such an interesting conversation. Like we've been talking about this for a long time now, and I feel like everybody watching, they have their own picture of Spider-Man, and they like certain Spider-Man movies better. It's just such an interesting character that like so many people have so many different takes on, and it's like similar to Superman like that too.
Yep.
I feel like those are the two. Those two and Batman are just like the Mount Rushmore of comic book characters that can be interpreted in so many different ways too.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree.
So where do we want to go with this Spider-Man talks at this point? Do we want to go into like?
I would like to do that. I would love to do a quick ranking.
Yeah.
I will give you.
I know what number one is. You may as well start with number one.
At number 10, I have Spider-Man 3. I feel like I don't need to say much. Again, I have it ranked on Letterboxd as a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Which is like, I know a lot of people are going to call me like a glazer for all this stuff. Spider-Man is my favorite character, favorite franchise, favorite anything of everything. Obviously, these movies are going to be peppered. I have Far From Home next at 9. I think it's just mid. TASM 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I have next. Again, there's a lot of fun parts in that movie, but it freaking kills me inside that not that Gwen Stacy dies in that movie. It's the fact that it's Dane DeHaan's Green Goblin, who is such a random, stupid character in that movie that is so bad. He does not deserve to get the rub of being able to be the one to kill Gwen Stacy. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Can't let Green Goblin do that.
Next, I have Homecoming.
What?
Next, I have Homecoming.
Can you give me your problems with Homecoming? Because I feel like it's an overrated movie. I'm not gonna...
It's the fact that I feel like Homecoming is the one that really plays into what Sam was describing about Tom. It's the Mr. Stark. It's he constantly trying to appeal to it, and like again, I think it works. And I still have it as a 4 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's really just, I think it just comes down to the fact that I'm a lot higher on The Amazing Spider-Man 1 than most people are. Yeah. I really love that movie so much. I think the whole crane turning around, Spider-Man swinging down while he's got shot in the leg. Oh my gosh. And then Gwen sitting there, Peter! Like, I love every little part of that. And then, I know you hate the ending with him, but, I love that with some promises aren't meant to be kept or something. Yeah. So good.
So bad.
It's so good.
It's such a good line of dialogue, but it sucks so much in the context of the movie.
There's so much that works. Yeah, I think that's I'm glad you've made that point tonight. I think that's the best way to describe TASM 1, where it's like the some of the best storytelling beats in a Spider-Man movie that don't work because it's a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. But like I think it's frustrating for me to watch both TASM movies because I see so many good ideas underneath of it. Yeah. It's just so much in the execution.
Sure.
But I can't with him and Gwen, man. It's unbelievable.
Their
connection is so far the especially best. When both of the other love interests and the other two I don't really like.
I
She's
agree with
so goated. She's awesome.
That's what puts TASM 2 over the top for me.
The reason why
the dynamic between him and Gwen is it's yes. Yeah, absolutely.
I want to make a sexist remark, but I'm
going to that's what puts it over.
We're going to bleep that part. We're just going to bleep it. See, the people are going to not know what you said.
We'll save that one for Patreon.
I know. Yeah, dude. Whether it be because Andrew and Emma were dating at the time that they were filming it, and it just it's more easy to sell romance in that case. Like whatever it is, like it's the perfect.
They've got it in a bottle, man, and
it just goes on for so long. That's my biggest.
It doesn't, dude.
There's not enough.
There's not enough.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it forced me to say my sexist comment. Like,
say it.
Really are.
Say it.
Say it.
Just say it.
No.
How bad can it be?
I'm not getting canceled. Episode 1.
I think I need to cool this jet down for him, and I'll finish this list.
Yeah.
I have Spider-Man 1 next.
Then I have number what?
Number 5.
Okay.
Then I have 4 Into the Spider-Verse. I have
4.
Yeah, 4. I have a 4. I have
so we just have swapped Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. I have 3 Spider-Man 2, 2 No Way Home, 1 Across the Spider-Verse. Best movie ever, man. Chills every single time.
I love a movie that just ends.
Dude, but the thing is, it doesn't. New movie starts. That's the thing. A movie ends, and then
how you make
starts.
a movie.
That hasn't come out, and it's been a decade almost.
Dude, it's so unbelievable. The whole thing that you think is going the whole time, it like that part is just done. It wraps up, and then it just, because it's like, holy cow, it just evolves to nothing. You talk about theater experiences. I don't know if I've ever been more like. I don't know if my week has ever felt more like unnormal than when I watched that movie. Like, I was a changed man for like 2 weeks, just sitting there like, I cannot believe that this movie just like ended that way. That's so crazy. It's so crazy.
I was so mad when that movie ended. I was like, are you serious? We just ended right there.
Oh my gosh,
man. Not like mad that the movie was bad. I was just mad that like,
you have to wait.
You just ended the movie out of nowhere. It's kind of like, I know you haven't seen the second one yet, but it's very comparable to how Dune just ends.
Oh goodness. Is this?
So that's where I'm at. Like, if whatever the third one is called, Beyond the Spider-Verse, if that comes out and is peak, Across the Spider-Verse goes up for me.
Yeah,
it's like so contingent.
I'm on that train.
Movie.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I will concede to bumping my Dune rating if it means that you guys will accept my Across.
But you have to watch Dune Part 2 first.
It. I think we both accept the Across hype.
Yeah. Do you give it is it a 5-star movie for?
Yes, 100%. But we're just saying, like, it needs to.
See, the Beyond, this is what I knew was gonna happen. He's giving me a skeptical look already.
So what's not a 5 out of 5? Just the ending?
Just that it ends.
So what would you give it? What would you give it?
I'm giving it like a 9.9 or 9.8.
That's a 5 out of 5.
The problem is, though, if Beyond,
but it's not like perfect.
If it's a caveat that like could prove to be a strength, then you can't technically make it a caveat. You know what I mean?
I've walked.
I guess so. Yeah.
I've walked back on my take about it. Like, it's like what you said with Spider-Man 3. It's just my favorite. Like, I understand the gripe about that, but it really, like, it's just, that was the one that, like, it just hit. Yeah. It hit me, man. I was like, this movie's so awesome. Anyway, Sam, do you want to give us? Do you got a ranking?
I don't know if you guys want to hear it.
Oh Lord.
Can I just give a?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I just let the people know where you have the Amazing Spider-Man ranked?
Absolutely.
In comparison to some other things.
Is this in my general Marvel ranking that I have?
Full general Marvel thing.
Sure, this is everything.
Yep, you have it above X-Men First Class, which is probably the best X-Men movie.
Interesting.
You have it above X-Men 2, which is arguably another one of the best X-Men movie.
Okay.
You have it above the original X-Men. I know I'm not going with all X-Men here. But
I'll stand by that.
The original X-Men. I don't know about that. You have it above Deadpool?
No, do I?
You do.
Both?
Yep.
Oh, no. Looks like someone was caught lacking.
You have it above X-Men 97, which is the best Disney Plus Marvel show. I know you're going to debate on Hawkeye, but
I'm moving. I'll say this.
We'll say this. Created for Disney Plus or in general? That's on Disney Plus.
Oh, that's on Disney Plus? No, just created for
Disney.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I've moved Deadpool up above Amazing Spider-Man and Age of Ultron. It's not above Spider-Man 1.
That doesn't even remotely come close.
He was also...
But it's a step. Thank you.
He was also way overdoing the Age of Ultron thing last week on the one that the deleted episode.
What do you mean way overdoing it?
Like, he was arguing that, like, basically, like, it was better than Avengers 1, correct?
I thought I made that argument for something else. But yes,
sure?
it might have been Age of Ultron.
You were pumping it up. He was pumping it up to another level, and I couldn't believe my ears.
I mean, I don't think it's as egregiously bad as some people think it is, but it's easily the worst out of the four Avengers.
So good.
Yeah.
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 I think, honestly, like, small sample size. Loki alone in Avengers 1 and Ultron alone in Age of Ultron. I think I'm taking Ultron. I like Ultron more as a villain than Loki just in Avengers.
Well, but they don't do him. They don't. He's a cooler villain straight up, but they don't do him well enough.
Yeah, Ultron isn't done very well.
I know he's not done well, but he's cool, dude. He's just a cool guy.
He's definitely not this much better.
Cracking jokes.
He's not that much better. He's not.
He's where Joss Whedon goes too far. He's like, that is like, James Gunn goes too far in some places. Yeah. Joss Whedon also goes too far in some places.
We have way too much.
He goes too far in other places off the camera.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so my ranking of the Spider-Man movies, for better or for worse, and I'll try and keep my distance because I'm going to be dodging some like swatting hands.
I'm just going to stare at Josh this whole time and make no reaction.
Yeah, we'll look at each other. Wow, this is cute,
it's kind of an intimate moment.
I really like this.
Hold on.
We'll keep doing this while Sam's pulling up his list.
How many total are there?
10.
10?
Give the 10. Sam's complete ranking of Spider-Man movies.
At number 10, I have Far From Home.
Wow.
At number 9, I have Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
At number 8, I have Homecoming.
You're a Homecoming hater?
At number 7, I have The Amazing Spider-Man. That was 7, right? At number 6, I have Spider-Man 1.
Oh, wow.
Below The Amazing Spider-Man.
At number 5, I have The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's insane.
Okay.
That's insane.
Number 4 is this? I have Across the Spider-Verse.
So you're telling me there is one place difference between Across the Spider-Verse and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Just pondered that tonight.
Yes, but similar to Cam, it's like huge
There's
gap.
a big jump.
Huge gap in quality. As much as I like TASM 2, Across the Spider-Verse. I mean, we're talking like TASM 2, good 7 out of 10 movie maybe. 2, we're at no notes.
Okay.
The next 4, no notes.
So
Across the Spider-Verse at 4.
No, hold on. Good 7 out of 10 movie. What are you saying Spider-Man 1 is?
You know what? It's probably an 8.
Ridiculous.
It's probably an 8, but this is like my personal preference.
What?
It's an 8 or a 9, but probably my personal preference.
It's a 9 easy, by the way, but like easy.
It's 8 to a 9. I hate Mary Jane in those movies. I hate her.
She is so bad.
She's really annoying. But she's the only bad part of that movie, in my opinion.
Irreparable
damage to redheads, especially.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't know. I do not like, and I like Kirsten Dunst as an actor. I think she's awesome, but she really sells like the worst parts of Mary Jane in those movies.
Okay, keep going.
I hate it. She really drags it down.
Keep going. You said Across is 4.
Spider-Man 2 is 3. No Way Home is 2, and Into is 1.
Interesting.
We have
the same final 4.
I love the absolute
flip across and
living
Into.
heck out of
Do we all
Into.
have the same final 4?
Yeah, I think that's obvious.
I mean, yeah.
If you don't put those as the final 4, especially if you don't put Spider-Man 1 as in the final 5, that's blasphemous.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe and all that, the origin of Peter, like the proper origin of Peter, oh my goodness.
It's one of the best Spider-Man stories that's been done in a movie.
Oh, so then let's put the one with the worst Spider-Man story above it.
I don't know if this is a crazy hot take, but I feel like it's definitely going to be a crazy hot take just the way Josh is looking at me right now.
No.
But I think that... I just feel
I crossed
Sam
my arms.
glare over
Oh,
it,
we're glaring, yeah. He moved the mic out of the way. He doesn't even say anything.
I think that Willem Dafoe's performance in Spider-Man is like almost on an equal level as Heath Ledger's performance in The Dark
I'm with
Knight.
this. I'm with this 100%. I back this, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with that too.
Like, to the point that I think that he totally outshines Tobey in those movies.
Yeah.
In that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, acting-wise, yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah, dude.
He is the absolute perfect casting. I can never see an MCU version of the Green Goblin because he's such perfect casting.
I think if you're considering the Batman, the Dark Knight, a comic book movie still in this context, I think he's still the best for sure.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger. I would say Willem Dafoe is like definite number 2.
100%.
I think Willem Dafoe is better like comic accuracy.
Okay, that's fair.
Than Joker.
That's fair.
But
in terms of
like
acting and portrayal of what they were going for. Yeah,
I don't think that's a hot take with us.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm actually okay with that take. I really that's why I think that movie's so gold.
Yeah.
But
and that totally flew under the radar like 25 minutes ago. You said if Spider-Man 3 didn't happen, Tobey would be your favorite Spider-Man. I'm with that, dude. I 100% agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would actually put him over Andrew if it stopped there.
So Tom's your 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is, dude.
But I would this ship moving. But
I say that like this ranking, like Stephen A. Smith style. This ranking is fluid. I am so like totally on board with the idea of walking out a brand new day, putting Tom at the top. I'm so on. Do that like for me. Like make me do that because I really want to. I want to have the current Spider-Man be my favorite, but that's just not how I feel personally up until this point.
Okay. All right.
But that's my ranking.
Okay, I like it. Yeah. All right, we got a few. We're gonna get close to wrapping up. We got a few burn it or back it's right. And one has to go.
We do.
Because one does have to go.
It's got to go.
We'll explain the rules later. We'll explain how it goes later.
Yeah, we'll explain. Okay. Yeah. So, you want to go ahead and give me your one? Because I have one more.
With the burn it or back it?
Yeah,
I actually didn't have a burn it or back it. I made 3 lists. I made 3 lists for One's Gotta Go.
Okay. Then I'll just add this in. This was a Spider-Man, was what I was going for. I have, and you kind of already got the answer here. I was planning on doing this earlier, but let's say it anyway. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 is the most underrated Spider-Man movie.
Not even close.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, back it.
I burn it. Burn. Yeah.
What did you say is the most underrated? You both.
Probably, honestly, as funny as it is because of the conversation we just had, I'd probably say Spider-Man 1 with Tobey.
Interesting.
I don't think.
I think people give it its love, though.
I think people give it its love.
I think it's constantly living in Spider-Man 2's shadow, and it shouldn't.
I don't know. I would say more people think of Tobey's Spider-Man as the Green Goblin as his villain versus Doc Ock.
I agree.
So that's why I don't think it's living in the shadow. But I would say every list I see routinely, people don't even talk about the Amazing Spider-Man 1. Nobody does.
Because it's bad?
But to me it's not. So that's why I would say it's
that's
easily underrated.
I think Homecoming is probably
it's
the
just
most
divisive for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't understand why it's divisive.
I don't either. And I think I said this in my Letterboxd review too. I feel like people think that Tom hasn't had like a grounded movie yet.
Yeah, that
movie is super grounded.
So grounded.
And also Vulture, Michael Keaton in that movie.
Oh, he's awesome.
It's freaking amazing.
He's awesome. There's a lot that works in Homecoming.
Yes.
That I'll give that movie credit for.
But there is also some stuff that doesn't work.
Tom's Spider-Man, and I think you guys will agree with this, suffered, at least for the first 3-4 years of his time as Spider-Man, he suffered from a cinematic pendulum swing. We had gone the other direction where people wanted so much out of Spider-Man that we got away from Peter Parker and what made Peter Parker good. Mm-hmm. And so when Tom came along, the fans were like, all right, you got a new Peter, starting fresh, we want this, that, and the other thing. Mm-hmm. And so Marvel worked so hard to swing it back the other way and have it be a Peter story first that Spider-Man suffers a little bit in Homecoming. And I'm not even thinking that Spider-Man didn't get done justice in that movie. But even in the trailers, I remember there were scenes of Spider-Man web slinging around the city with Iron Man, but he was doing it. There were sequences where Spider-Man was doing Spider-Man things, and you really just don't get that in that movie.
Yeah,
and it's a bummer because everything that Andrew and Tobey did great, I totally think Tom could do, but he just hasn't been given a chance. Yeah. I feel.
Yeah.
I have one last take I'd like to get out to real quick. This is not a long one, and this is probably obvious. Just before we move on from Spider-Man. Yep. It's such a shame with Spider-Man that we've yet to get we've only gotten it once and it was barely done. We've really never gotten to see proper Venom on screen. That's crazy. It's crazy.
You hating on Tom Hardy's Venom?
Yeah.
No, but not for not as a Spider-Man villain. We have yet to see Spider-Man and a proper Venom interact.
All the Venom movies are bad, by the way.
They're mid. I would say they're mid. I don't think
they're useless, dude. There's no need for a Venom story without Spider-Man.
Yeah. I think the first Venom is almost at Spider-Man 3 level, where it's it's so bad, it's so funny.
The first one?
The first one, yeah, it's horrible.
Okay,
it's like a buddy cop. It's a buddy cop.
The next two are just worthless.
They're buddy cop movies.
I don't
waste of my time.
Yeah, I didn't like the third at all. I thought.
Did we see that together?
We did see that together.
Oh my gosh, I have a poster for that in my room. I totally forgot about that.
Is that the gift? We have some real estate here.
Imagine that's the gift.
And with that being said, I think it's high time, Cam, that we go into our final game of the day. Yep. Classic. We've only done it once. That was all we needed to do. The people want more.
They do.
They want more.
What is it, Sam?
Well, I'll tell you what. One's got to go. One's got to go.
Oh.
Do you want to explain the rules?
Talk to me.
The rules are simple. We're going to eat, and I think we're going to both present 4 movies.
Or things.
Yeah. And you have to pick the one out of that's going to be your outlier that's going. Okay. Because at the end of the day, right? I mean, one has got to go.
It just simply has to get out of here.
It's got to go.
It has to go.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
It's got to go.
In the theme of what we were just doing, we just talked about these a little bit, so I want to continue that a little bit. I have 4 movies here, Marvel movies. One has got to go: Avengers: Endgame, Spider-Man 2, Captain America: Civil War, Into the Spider-Verse. One has got to go.
That's tough.
In case you need the rules again.
In case you're just tuning in. One has got to go.
In case you're scrolling through on TikTok. Just rules. One got to go.
One got to go.
So talk to me again. It's Avengers Endgame, Captain America Civil War, Into the Spider-Verse, and
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. That's tough.
It is tough. But again,
I mean,
we don't make the rules.
Yeah.
So here's how I'd frame this, in my opinion. Well, actually, let's give an answer for what you do. Ready? You ready to go? You got an answer?
One that I would let go?
I think I've got one.
Okay.
And it's going to probably surprise you.
What do you got?
I think it's Into the Spider-Verse.
Gotta go?
It's gotta go.
Whoa!
Because of that, I'm just imagining a world that doesn't exist. That means Across the Spider-Verse doesn't exist either. So I don't even have like that frame of reference that these are fantastic movies.
Right.
And they came out of like completely nowhere too. I was not expecting to like one day sit down and watch Into the Spider-Verse and watch a 10 out of 10 masterpiece.
It's a privilege to have them, but it's not a necessity.
Here's a question. Right. Would you forget it entirely exists in this prompt?
I would have Doctor Strange cast the spell, and he would make me forget that Into the Spider-Verse ever existed.
It's not like you knew it existed and then it's been taken away.
No, the stakes are high. One has got to go.
See, I forgot the rules. I forgot the rules of the game. Oldest trick in the book.
You fell for the oldest trick in the book.
The good old one has got to go. Watch again.
Mr. Want to keep them all here. Mr. Rule Bender. Oh my gosh. Okay, so rattle them off again. So it's Civil War, Into the Spider-Verse.
And you have 3 seconds to answer. Ready?
Okay.
Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man 2, Captain America Civil War, Into the Spider-Verse. 1, 2, 3.
You know what? I think I am going Into the Spider-Verse too then.
Wow.
Yeah, because the other 3 are so important.
Really?
Like very, very important.
Yeah, you're probably
And at the end of the day, I would rather have Spider-Man 2 that allows for No Way Home than I would like Into the Spider-Verse that allows for Across and Beyond that may never come out.
Okay, you sold me.
I believe in the rapture happening before Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Oh, didn't you see? I think that they announced the other day that it moved up like a week.
The rapture or the Beyond the Spider-Verse?
The rapture already happened a couple of days ago, I think.
I saw that, yeah.
But no, Beyond the Spider-Verse, I think they moved up the release date a week.
First time it's gone back. So we're just doing tug of war at this point.
Forward, yeah.
Forward.
Yeah, okay. They'll push it back another 12 weeks and like a month.
All right, give us your...
What about you?
I agree.
You'd agree?
You sold me. Yeah.
Okay.
You sold me.
Well, I have 3.
You have 3?
Yes.
All right.
And these are the cream of the crop.
All right, so we'll rattle through these.
A lot of things
these are cream of the crop here.
No explanation needed.
One's got to go between Spider-Man movies. We've got Spider-Man 2, No Way Home, Into the Spider-Verse. One has got to go.
Of those 3?
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Into the Spider-Verse again.
Okay.
Same here.
Okay. Yeah.
Now you flip it to Across.
Originally, I had Across.
Spider-Man 2.
I know that'd be tricky for you, but I feel like that'd be like easy for Cam. He'd immediately say Across.
What's that? It went.
Somebody talking to me?
It went. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
And then I have one more. One's got to go.
Okay, give us the one more.
One more's got to go. Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Oscar Isaac's Miguel O'Hara.
Oh!
One's got to go.
Ooh.
And I have a feeling based on our conversations that Dafoe's Goblin is staying.
Yeah,
okay.
Staying all day.
All right,
so
Cam,
it then becomes a situation of Doc Ock or Miguel O'Hara.
I have my answer.
Okay.
I
3,
think I do too.
2, 1.
Miguel O'Hara.
Doc Ock.
Wow, dude. Really? You serious?
Mic drop. Because Miguel O'Hara is going to be the primary protagonist of Beyond the Spider-Verse, and that movie is going to be unbelievable.
It is.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
Doc Ock, I don't think is despicable enough in that movie.
No, but that's why it's devastating that he's the villain, though.
Yeah.
But it's nothing that like specifically about his role. His role in that movie is solid, but it's nothing specifically that I write home about that I'm like.
I know, but
I mean, they're both peak. Like, don't get me wrong, but Miguel O'Hara, I think, is going to be so pivotal for Beyond.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just going off Across, and if Across ended and we don't have Beyond, I guess I have to agree with you. But I wanted to show a little love since we just kept cutting the Spider-Verse stuff.
Is he the main antagonist of that movie, or is it Spot?
Yeah, Spot. Antagonist. I said protagonist.
In my head, it's like I feel inclined to think that they're going to be. It's like a race to Spot before Spot gets to the dad. But at the same time, I also feel like there's more at stake in the relationship between Miguel and Miles than there is.
I think
Miles and Spot, which is weird because his dad's life is at stake here. But like, I feel like there's more to work with the Spider people.
I would love to see that movie go in a direction where Miguel kills one of his parents.
Oh, like Spot doesn't do it, so
yeah,
like,
so Miguel kills it for him. They stop Spot and Miguel kills him, and then we get the third act where it's Miguel.
Hold on.
How much would that cook? Like, imagine like he just kills his dad in front of him. That would be so nuts. And then he just like.
See, where I'm thinking is like, you could do somebody else that's not Miguel as like the main villain. And I guess I'm also thinking, if we're just taking Oscar Isaac out and putting in another voice actor, it's not as big of an impact on the movie and on the character as it is from like taking Alfred Molina out of the Doc Ock role.
Right.
Plus, now that I'm thinking about it too, he'd be in No Way Home as well.
Who would?
Doc Ock.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
I think I'd get rid of Miguel. But
I
get it.
To ponder.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like the would be or is going to be or is or we hope like that's tied to the Spider-Verse movies that like I feel like every statement I make aside from stuff with Into because of how alone that story is, like I feel like I can't make any definitive statements about these movies yet.
Yeah.
I know, it's tricky.
Well, I think we did good with the
one had to go and it did.
With one going.
It did have to go.
It's gone.
And we told it to go.
I think we hit a pretty good note with Spider-Man. I think we've covered it.
God,
and now I think now we can go back, and now when we talk about it in the future, we have something to go off of. It's not like loose comments, which is good. So I'm glad we got to hit that.
Got it all out. It's all out there.
It's all out.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. It's all on the.
And as
it's
always,
all out there now.
Cam, we can't thank you enough for getting on this podcast.
Dude, this was awesome.
Seriously,
I can't thank you guys enough.
Oh, dude,
This is what dreams are made of.
This is what dreams are made of.
I think,
I think you guys both know that I've had like a kind of a crazy year. Like 2025 is generational.
Dude,
But this is one of the moments I think I've been most excited for.
Oh, dude, that's
not the most, obviously. Freshly married.
Yeah.
No, of course.
Doesn't clear that.
It's close second to this.
But yeah, it's
Good PR work. He does his own PR work.
I know a thing or two.
Oh, that's sick.
That's awesome, dude.
No, we've been excited, and for anyone that's watched our podcast and seen me and Sam, and obviously if you don't know us personally, whatever me and Sam have, it's me, Sam, and Cam. So every time it's the same. The vibe keeps going. So
yeah, 100%. I'll say there's only like every now and then like a person comes along where it's like you say things because you want a reaction out of that person. And that doesn't even just go for like riling you up. Like we like oftentimes we'll like pick topics that we know like we'd love talking to you about like off camera.
Right.
So like you're very important to us.
Yes,
so we
obviously.
this has been like way overdue. So we're
Thank you.
happy to have you. We love you, dude.
And the new rule of thumb, whenever we want you on, you have to come on here.
Whenever you want to come on,
I'm
just
here.
stop by.
Yeah, and then also, whenever you want to come on.
Drop me the schedule.
The chair
I'll
is
be
open.
here.
Shit,
The
yeah.
chair is open.
I will be here. But I mean, as the first ever guest on
This is
the pod you're looking for,
This is
I
monumental.
felt like I had to do something just to kind of commemorate the occasion.
Okay.
And I know we've got the new setup now, which
Yes.
is perfect. So I brought two little things, one for each of you, just to kind of
Oh.
add to the
Decorate?
set here.
Serious?
Yeah, just a little decoration. It's not
we have a little-
Really?
not a poster that's gonna fall on my head during the filming, but
That's good.
just a little something for each of you. So
Really?
just give me a
Okay.
second to get
Okay.
up and go,
All right.
go get this thing.
Okay.
Or you
Right through the hole.
Oh,
Get-
stay tuned for the Patreon. For that.
So
Okay.
it's been kind of an ongoing bit that you guys both have an issue with a certain character in each of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Oh no! Oh boy, dude.
So I've just gotten a little something to commemorate
No way.
the fan favorites.
No way.
Josh, I'm gonna start with you. Your good old favorite pal.
Oh, that is awesome, dude.
Gotta have that on the set.
That is sweet.
My good old Zendaya's MJ.
Oh, that is hilarious. We're gonna hang that right over your head. We're gonna nail that to the wall.
Oh my
That
gosh,
is
dude.
awesome,
That's
dude.
hilarious.
And she's gonna have a nice rotund friend nailed right next to her. We got Ned.
Yo, dude. No way, dude.
Too?
Oh, he even has the mask, dude. Look at that.
I stole Peter already too. I'm
my
keeping
goodness.
Peter.
You'll have to bring Peter with
I'll bring Peter with me every
year.
time.
You took Peter out of the box?
Yeah. Had to steal Peter.
Just let Ned.
Ned's all yours.
Ned's all yours, dude. Thank you. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
We're gonna.
This thing is gigantic.
Do I take it out of the box, right? Or
Oh
do
yeah,
I keep
you
it in the
gotta
box?
you gotta rip that thing out.
You think so?
Yeah.
Should I do it now? I'll do it right after, and I'll get it set for next episode.
Cool.
So now when you come back, you have to bring Tom with you.
I'll bring Tommy.
Oh, that is hilarious.
He's got other. You can put his actual head on there too.
That's
it's
so
in there somewhere.
funny.
Dude, that is awesome.
That is so funny, man.
Thank you, dude.
Dude,
that is
that's
the gift that keeps
hilarious.
on giving.
Oh, unimaginable things with that thing.
When times are tough.
Also on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Dude, this is awesome.
When times are tough, you can have your Ned toy.
I guess so.
Hope is lost.
Wow, dude.
You at least have Ned.
Oh my word.
Wow.
Taking this everywhere with
That's
us.
all.
Size on that thing.
This thing weighs 45 pounds.
Does it really?
No.
That just shows we're getting too late. Oh my gosh. But
wow, dude, thank you.
again, thank you, Cam. What an episode. I don't know how we're going to match this next time.
No, we'll figure it out.
But as always, with great power comes great magic tricks, if you've got the wand for it.